You're a real man. Look at your eyes. You're a real gardener. You can do the job. I love the way you look.
Chris, emergency case. I need your help with the garden design.
No worries. I've got the perfect solution for you. It's our $299 garden design package. Come to Hello Hello and get a 45-minute consult with me, and I'll help you lay out the perfect garden and choose the exact right plants. And what you're going to get is you're going to get $299 worth of plants and a free $99 feature tree. So book now and get that perfect dream garden for your wife. McDonald's has great burgers, but they've got even better gardens. And here we've got a fabulous rare magnolia. You'll hardly find one anywhere. It's called a Magnolia denudata. It's a beautiful, rare Japanese magnolia, and it has fabulous fragrance. Heavenly. And basically it's a small to medium tree. It loses its leaves in the autumn, and then you have this amazing flowering in spring, amazing white flowers. And for those people into a green and white garden who want to have a beautiful magnolia and don't want the Solangiana with its pinks and mauves and things like that, the denudata is the answer. And when you get it flowering, smell it. It's fabulous. Denudata magnolia. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go.
How did you make those moves when you literally have nothing to begin with?
My father had an insurance brokerage. He worked for a insurance company, and he was their #1 life agent. And he did a bit of horticulture on the side, and we sold various horticultural products. And the family was very much involved in selling those horticultural products. And I remember being 6 or 7 and selling flowers on the side of the road, and my dad came and watched me sell flowers. The customer pulled up and said, "Are they fresh?" I said, "Yes, they've been picked this morning." And I said, "Would you like to buy a bunch?" And my dad said, "Never ever say, would you like to buy a bunch?" He said, "You say."
Watch the full episode of the How's Business Mate podcast with Chris Lucas on your favorite podcasting platforms today.
Free lemon trees. That's right. All these lemon trees are going out for free. Up until 5 o'clock this Friday, if you spend over $100 online or $100 in store, you don't have to ask, we're going to give you a free lemon tree. That's right, a free lemon tree, absolutely free. This is a $30 lemon tree, and we're going to give away all of these lemons by 5 o'clock this Friday. So get in store, go online, spend $100 and get yourself a free $30 lemon tree. Wow, imagine this lemon tree in your own backyard. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. People often ask me if I get upset if they buy plants or book garden designs at other nurseries. And my answer is absolutely not. You're free to go to whatever nursery you want. Just kidding. We've got thousands of plants and a good garden design centre, so you better come to Hello Hello. Wow, look at my new van. It's the pinkest van I've ever owned. It's a beauty for doing deliveries. And I'm out doing deliveries all the time. And what it is, you're working hard, you're dropping it off here, you're carrying it in there, you're in and out, in and out, in and out. Before you know it, you're heading down the highway, people are tooting, and you got your pink tutu caught in the door. I mean, it's embarrassing. But anyway, if you see this van out on the road with this pink tutu hanging out in the door, take a video, take a photo, put it up online, then come in store and I'll give you a beautiful free plant. But it's got to be this tutu here, okay? Having things crack, that's a pretty bad thing, but maybe it's not. Check this out. What we've got here is cracked pots, and they've all got a bit of a crack in them, but they're still okay. You can still use them, and we've got hundreds of them, and we're clearing the whole lot out. $9.99 each, in store only. Cracked pots. So here's your free delivery.
Wow, Chris, this is beautiful.
That's right. When you spend over $299, you get free delivery and you get a $100 weeping cherry for free. And this will make a beautiful centerpiece in the front lawn.
Whoa!
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Wow.
I just want to say it is phenomenal. It's amazing.
Awesome surprise.
And that's what we're doing. When people spend over $300, everybody gets a free weeping cherry. It's a $100 weeping cherry. What do you reckon?
It is the most unexpected surprise.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thanks, hello plants.
That is amazing.
Thanks, Chris. Thank
Beautiful.
you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yay! The free weeping cherries are on me.
I just wanna get your attention, babe. Been looking at that backyard every day. Got a plan that'll make the whole street stare, but only if you're brave enough to go there. No need to call, no need to wait too long. Just send a message and we'll come along. We'll bring the trees, the flowers in the sky. Turn that empty space into your paradise.
I do. And not only that, I can do an economical, original, beautiful garden design. In fact, you should check out our $299 garden design package, where you get $300 worth of plants, a $100 feature tree, and a 45-minute garden design consultation, which will set you up with a beautiful garden. So book now.
All I wanna hear is you say Chris is here, here for me. Chris is here.
When it comes to bare rooting, I like it long and hard. And here it is, weeping cherries, 1.8 meters long with beautiful hard trunks. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for weeping cherries to get bare rooted, because in the summer, a big weeping cherry like this is $200 or $300 in a big pot. But right now, bare rooted, they're only $99. You can choose white ones, pink ones, falling snow, your favorite weeping cherries. We've got hundreds of them here, so come here, choose yourself some beautiful weeping cherries and get bare rooted, long and hard. Bare rooted weeping cherries on now, $99. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
We are looking for azaleas, and if we might find some bargain while we're here, hopefully.
Today I'm looking for some bougainvilleas of different colours. So I'm going to get one of them and then maybe look at some large pots.
We think it's good for us. We like have good. They look like healthy plants, and everything looks good here. So yeah.
Well, as soon as I walked in, I realised it is huge and it's a lot bigger than I remember what it looks like from the front. And I think that's good that you can just get lost in the pathways. It just provides the most natural experience, I think.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. What we've got here are bare rooted trees, and there's all sorts of bare rooted roses, fruit trees, all sorts of box, all sorts of things that we sell during the winter time. And it's a time when you can get your plants economically and it's easy to transport them. And hello, we have our own special way of wrapping them up. And what we do is we spread out a bit of plastic like this. You put out a nice little bit of potting mix like that. We use moist potting mix, and that potting mix you can use when you plant. You can just tip that into the hole. Some people use sawdust, but I like to use potting mix because it's kinder to the roots, and also it's something that people can use afterwards to help plant their plant. You need a little bit of water, a little splash of water. The trick to doing this is we want to keep the roots moist, and if you do it properly, they'll last in this wrap for a month or two. If you wrap them up tightly instead of putting them in a bag, you could keep the roots moist for a long time. So that's what I do. I do it nice and tight like that. And what's interesting about this, here you've got 4 6-foot birches. They're going to be very easy for the client to take home. You'll be able to fit these into a sedan car. In this wrap, they'll be right for a couple of weeks. And I'm just going to just keep it nice and secure. Let's put one more tie down here. Now that's got plenty of moist soil compacted around it, and put that in a cool shady spot. It'll be right for weeks and weeks and weeks before you have to plant it. And that's how we send out all of our bare rooted plants at Hello Hello. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, Tap the link and let's go.
You're a real man. Look at your eyes. You're a real gardener. You can do the job. I love the way you look.
Chris, emergency case. I need your help with the garden design.
No worries. I've got the perfect solution for you. It's our $299 garden design package. Come to Hello Hello and get a 45-minute consult with me, and I'll help you lay out the perfect garden and choose the exact right plants. And what you're going to get is you're going to get $299 worth of plants and a free $99 feature tree. So book now and get that perfect dream garden for your wife. McDonald's has great burgers, but they've got even better gardens. And here we've got a fabulous rare magnolia. You'll hardly find one anywhere. It's called a Magnolia denudata. It's a beautiful, rare Japanese magnolia, and it has fabulous fragrance. Heavenly. And basically it's a small to medium tree. It loses its leaves in the autumn, and then you have this amazing flowering in spring, amazing white flowers. And for those people into a green and white garden who want to have a beautiful magnolia and don't want the Solangiana with its pinks and mauves and things like that, the denudata is the answer. And when you get it flowering, smell it. It's fabulous. Denudata magnolia. Don't wait. The garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go.
How did you make those moves when you literally have nothing to begin with?
My father had an insurance brokerage. He worked for a insurance company, and he was their #1 life agent. And he did a bit of horticulture on the side, and we sold various horticultural products. And the family was very much involved in selling those horticultural products. And I remember being 6 or 7 and selling flowers on the side of the road, and my dad came and watched me sell flowers. The customer pulled up and said, "Are they fresh?" I said, "Yes, they've been picked this morning." And I said, "Would you like to buy a bunch?" And my dad said, "Never ever say, would you like to buy a bunch?" He said, "You say."
Watch the full episode of the How's Business Mate podcast with Chris Lucas on your favorite podcasting platforms today.
Free lemon trees. That's right. All these lemon trees are going out for free. Up until 5 o'clock this Friday, if you spend over $100 online or $100 in store, you don't have to ask, we're going to give you a free lemon tree. That's right, a free lemon tree, absolutely free. This is a $30 lemon tree, and we're going to give away all of these lemons by 5 o'clock this Friday. So get in store, go online, spend $100 and get yourself a free $30 lemon tree. Wow, imagine this lemon tree in your own backyard. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. People often ask me if I get upset if they buy plants or book garden designs at other nurseries. And my answer is absolutely not. You're free to go to whatever nursery you want. Just kidding. We've got thousands of plants and a good garden design centre, so you better come to Hello Hello. Wow, look at my new van. It's the pinkest van I've ever owned. It's a beauty for doing deliveries. And I'm out doing deliveries all the time. And what it is, you're working hard, you're dropping it off here, you're carrying it in there, you're in and out, in and out, in and out. Before you know it, you're heading down the highway, people are tooting, and you got your pink tutu caught in the door. I mean, it's embarrassing. But anyway, if you see this van out on the road with this pink tutu hanging out in the door, take a video, take a photo, put it up online, then come in store and I'll give you a beautiful free plant. But it's got to be this tutu here, okay? Having things crack, that's a pretty bad thing, but maybe it's not. Check this out. What we've got here is cracked pots, and they've all got a bit of a crack in them, but they're still okay. You can still use them, and we've got hundreds of them, and we're clearing the whole lot out. $9.99 each, in store only. Cracked pots. So here's your free delivery.
Wow,
Chris, this is beautiful.
That's right, when you spend over $299, you get free delivery and you get a $100 weeping cherry for free. And this will make a beautiful centerpiece in the front lawn.
Whoa!
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
Wow.
I just want to say It is phenomenal.
Amazing.
Awesome surprise.
And that's what we're doing. When people spend over $300, everybody gets a free weeping cherry. It's a $100 weeping cherry. What do you reckon?
It is the most unexpected surprise.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thanks, hello plants.
That is amazing.
Thanks, Chris.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yay! The free weeping cherries are on me.
I just wanna get your attention, babe. Been looking at that backyard every day. Got a plan that'll make the whole street stare, but only if you're brave enough to go there. No need to call, no need to wait too long. Just send a message and we'll come along. We'll bring the trees, the flowers in the sky. Turn that empty space into your paradise.
I do. And not only that, I can do an economical, original, beautiful garden design. In fact, you should check out our $299 garden design package, where you get $300 worth of plants, a $100 feature tree, and a 45-minute garden design consultation, which will set you up with a beautiful garden. So book now.
All I wanna hear is you say Chris is here, here for me. Chris is here.
When it comes to bare rooting, I like it long and hard. And here it is, weeping cherries, 1.8 meters long with beautiful hard trunks. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for weeping cherries to get bare rooted, because in the summer, a big weeping cherry like this is $200 or $300 in a big pot. But right now, bare rooted, they're only $99. You can choose white ones, pink ones, falling snow, your favorite weeping cherries. We've got hundreds of them here, so come here, choose yourself some beautiful weeping cherries and get bare rooted, long and hard. Bare rooted weeping cherries on now, $99. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
We are looking for azaleas, and if we might find some bargain while we're here, hopefully.
Today I'm looking for some bougainvilleas of different colours. So I'm going to get one of them and then maybe look at some large pots.
We think it's good for us. We like have good. They look like healthy plants, and everything looks good here. So yeah.
Well, as soon as I walked in, I realised it is huge and it's a lot bigger than I remember what it looks like from the front. And I think that's good that you can just get lost in the pathways. It just provides the most natural experience, I think.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Hello. Welcome to our Too Many Plant sale. And what it is that we've been out to the growers this week, and we've been out to the growers, we've got some fantastic deals direct from the growers, and we've got 77 fabulous deals for you this week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through all those fabulous deals and tell you what they're good for, how much they are. You'll get to see them on the screen, and then you can actually look into it further by going to our page. We've got a page. How do they get this?
Yeah, I'll pull up the page here.
Scan this here and you get this page here. So you got this page here, and I'm being assisted today by our pet gorilla. A girl-rilla, that's a girl-rilla, that's right, our pet girl-rilla.
Yeah.
Yellow tutu, looking gorgeous today, fabulous girl-rilla. And anyway, so we've got the girl-rilla assisted, and we're going to run through the 77 items, and you're going to see some fabulous deals. You'll be able to put your whole garden together on the cheap. So get your garden together on the cheap. And know that we're having an auction. And the auction, what it is today, it's a unique auction where we've got this beautiful, it's about an 8 or 9 foot tall red Senkaki maple. Look at it, has beautiful pink and gold and green autumn colour. It has incredible red stems in the winter. In springtime, they've got these amazing red stems with beautiful pale green foliage. A lovely big advanced one. This would be the perfect centerpiece for a modern garden or a Zen style garden. So you've got this one here, and then with that, this has a total auction value of $800, and with that you've got this beautiful Zen moss. Look at this Zen moss here, three beautiful Zen mosses. So if you plant this and put those Zen moss around it, it'll make the most fabulous garden. Beautiful thing for the garden. So Senkaki Maple and 3 Zen Moss, and this goes up for auction, and believe it or not, the reserve on this is just 10 cents. This could go off for 20 bucks.
Chris, this auction started yesterday at 6 p.m. and it's been going pretty wild. I think you'll be surprised when you see what it's on already.
It's over the 10 cent mark.
Yeah, it's over the 10 cent mark.
Right.
The gorilla's been bidding at night time, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, the gorilla's head looks like it's gonna come off.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those of you who've just joined us, it's our Too Many Plants live sale. So that's the auction there, and we'll show you how that's done in a second. I've got to get behind the camera so I can control it.
Now the first item we've got is the Tutu rock lily. Now these Tutu rock lilies, they're normally $16.
Yeah.
They're normally 16 bucks, and your Tutu rock lilies are well known, but the Tutu is a much neater and more beautiful form of it. It's the best look. If you wanted the best looking rock lilies, doesn't grow too big, stays neat and beautiful. Loves a shady spot, or put it in morning sun, afternoon shade, or put it in a bit of shade. Beautiful sprays of white lily blossoms in springtime. Beautiful green, evergreen, lovely green foliage. Sort of spreads out and fills up the area. And these Tupunas normally about $16.99. Right now we're throwing them out, but the grower wants to get rid of them. He said sell them for $7.99. So $7.99. You won't get Tutu rock lilies. These are decent size. Look at what you get there. $7.99. And we've got stick with me, I've got 77 fabulous specials like this, but Tutu rock lilies, $7.99.
All right, welcome to our Too Many Plants live sale. You can head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. Chris, did you want to just quickly look at the auction while we're here?
Okay, let's have a look at the auction.
Yeah, we'll just scroll it down.
Yeah.
Just scroll it
I
down
bet you we're up to 50 or 60 cents.
There you go.
$331.10. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, so that's the highest bid at the moment. The package is $800, but there's an hour and a half to go. It's not even halfway though, Chris.
Yeah, I'll be able to take the missus out to the pub tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a celebration, that's right.
We'll have a party.
Anyway, so there you go, that's the live auction.
It's still less than half price though, isn't it?
Still less than half price. Again, that beautiful, massive feature Senkaki tree and the 3 lime lavas to go. It says Zen package.
Yeah. So it's very Zen. Now, box balls down at your local nursery, they're always 100 or 200 bucks. These are beautiful little ones, and they're Faulkner box, which is a really hardy, glossy leaf box. And these Faulkner box balls are $69.99. So $69.99. Look at the size and quality. $69.99. These are the best little box balls around for $69.99. So there we are, $69.99 box balls.
Beautiful.
And those box balls give you that sort of modern arty look in the garden.
Yeah. Yeah, check them out in the Too Many Plants live sale. You can purchase any of these products right now.
Now, if you've always wanted to have a big, tall box hedge, or maybe grow a great big box topiary, maybe a great big ball, the way to grow big box is with Japanese box. Japanese box, in 2 years, you can get them up 6 foot tall. They're amazing. So Japanese box, fast growing, tough, easy to grow, and these are beautiful big plants for $16.99. So Japanese box, $16.99. Look at the gorilla. See how the gorilla can see the value in this.
The gorilla's gone berserk on that pricing.
Yeah, that's right. The gorilla can see the value.
Absolutely berserk.
So there we are.
Not everyone can see the gorilla. Some of the platforms are missing him, but that's all right. We'll see if we can get him on camera.
Pink Diosma, beautiful plant. You run your hand over it, and it smells fantastic. But look, these little starry pink flowers are coming, and they're going to flower for a couple of months. Now, you can grow these into a hedge, you can grow them into a feature plant, you can trim them into a ball, you can have them natural. They're tough, they're easy to grow, they'll grow in any soil. They'll take drought, they'll take all sorts of things. So plant them at the factory, plant them at the farm, plant them at your at your other place, at your rental property, whatever, or plant them at home. They're a wonderful plant. Trim them into beautiful balls. Do whatever you like with them. They're tough. They'll last you forever. And these are really good value. Call me a pig. They're only $10.99. And look at the size. Look at the quality. Look at that. $10.99. I bet you if you went down to Manning's Hardware, they could cost you 12 or 14 bucks.
All right, check them out in the Tutu Many Plants live sale. Fantastic price here.
Coprosma lemon and lime. Now, coprosmas give you a year-round colour, and the colour intensifies. The colder and more miserable your winter, the more intense the colour of your coprosma. And this is a lemon lime coprosma. This will be beautiful green and yellow in the springtime. It's got a bit of red in it at the moment, but lovely. So if you want coprosma, and coprosmas are tougher than cactus. They'll grow right on the beach. You grow them up on the top of a windswept skyscraper, put them anywhere. They're bushy, they're beautiful, they're colourful, year-round colour, nice, tough. Clip them, keep them small, let them grow big naturally. And coprosma lemon lime is just $24.99, and you'll find that we're one of the only nurseries with them. They're a bit scarce at the moment, so and so if you want a coprosma in that lemon lime colour, $24.99.
Looks like the gorilla's having a good time on this live. Drop us a comment, leave us a like if you're loving that gorilla.
This is your purple pearl, your coprosma purple pearl, and your coprosma purple pearl is just this is the best coprosma deal you'll find anywhere. It's just $16.99. Look at the size of that. Look at that. Look at that colour, the rich purpley colour. Now this would be great. Say you've got a bright green lawn. You might even have one of them artificial lawns, and it's just a sort of brilliant green. Put these along, and it'll give you a nice contrast to your green lawn. Make a beautiful hedge. Trim it up into a box or a ball. Grow it as a hedge or grow it natural. Year-round colour with your purple pearl coprosma.
Yeah.
And just $16.99.
What is it?
Now here's a Daphne with a difference. This is Daphne Eternal Fragrance. It's a long flowering Daphne. It's hardier, more sun hardy than your normal Daphne. Beautiful white flowers, fabulous fragrance. And your Daphne Eternal Fragrance, nice big 10-inch pot, just $69.99. So $69.99 gets you a Daphne Eternal Fragrance. Now, if maybe you've got a country property, maybe you've got a cottage garden. Now, a cottage garden, if you just have the normal square formal hedge, it can be a bit boring. This is a kind of a cottage hedge. It's Escalonia ivei. You plant them 70-80 centimetres apart, and they start flowering in September, and they flower wave after wave after wave right through till May. And in fact, you can still see a couple of flowers on this now as we're at the end of July. So beautiful, beautiful white flowers. And hey, the gorilla's shrinking.
Oh really? What's happening? Oh no. The gorilla's needs a bit of food, I think.
Yeah. Now there's a banana.
There's
a banana around there's two bananas
We'll go get
on the
a
bench
I'll get
there.
a banana.
There's a banana on the bench there. You might be able to pump it
Lily,
back up with the banana.
They're probably
so
too hot.
Escalonia ivei, hardy, up in the country, takes the frost, takes the heat, takes the drought.
You got it?
Takes fairly poor soil, fast
good
growing,
girl.
wave after wave of white flowers, beautiful dense fine, dark green glossy foliage, and great for that sort of casual, natural looking hair.
Just get them to pay and then put it through later.
Escalonia ivei.
No stress.
Bananas for the gorilla. Yay!
Yeah, we're rescuing the gorilla with a banana.
Can we see that on the cameras? Gorilla's having a banana.
Yeah. Our assistant Lily is feeding the gorilla with bananas. It's a very dangerous job feeding the gorilla.
Here, I'll put the gorilla in its mouth. I'll put the banana in the gorilla's mouth.
I will.
Right. You ready? Here we go.
Look at that.
Oh, careful. Alright. Here you go. Alright, okay, here we go. Yeah, you got it? Here's your bananas. There you go, got them? Good, there you go. Yeah, happy. Alright,
Who says we don't feed our gorilla?
One banana down.
Yeah, okay. So here we are, Euonymus Tom Thumb. Now Euonymus Tom Thumb is the lush green alternative to English box. A beautiful glossy foliage, lush green foliage, and you plant these at the rate of 4 per metre. Now in harsh areas where you might have a bit of salt in the soil, poor soil, very hot conditions, maybe northern Victoria, somewhere like that, and your English box struggles under really harsh conditions, you find your Tom Thumb will thrive under those same conditions. So a little bit of salt, bit of heat, heavy clay soil, and
Alright, so
yeah, so there we are, it's the Tom Thumb
live sale.
And what's great, look at the size, look at the quality, and check out the price. $6.99 for Tom Thumb. Isn't that fantastic? $6.99, beautiful big bushy Tom Thumb. Gives you that lush green alternative to English box. And you know that Tom Thumb grows twice the speed of an English box?
There we go,
Now we've
gorillas
got
getting
box leaf privet. Now box leaf privet is amazing. If you planted these ones here, you could have a 1 metre tall bushy hedge in just 12 months. So a 1 metre tall bushy hedge in just 12 months. So box leaf privet, and in 18 months you could grow a 2 metre hedge. So a 2 metre, you grow yourself a 2 metre hedge in 18 months. So this is a box style hedge that's really, really tough. Poor soil, frosty conditions, hot conditions. What it likes is plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, and it grows like crazy, and you just need to trim it regularly. And box leaf privet is just $6.99. Look at the size, look at the quality, $6.99. Isn't that fantastic? You're going to grow yourself a big beautiful hedge in no time at all with box leaf privet. Makes a great hedge anywhere between about 80 centimetres in height and 2.2 metres in height. So box leaf privet, just $6.99. You can afford to plant a big bushy hedge.
Yeah. How many per metre do you do of that one?
I would plant 3 to the metre.
3? Oh, that's pretty good.
It's quite a good vigorous plant. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Thanks. So what we've got here is orange jessamine, 11 orange jessamine, and we got them in. You
Bulk
buy
of
them in
12.
a bulk lot of 12,
Yeah.
and you get them for $12.99. Now look at the size, look at the quality. We bring these down from northern New South Wales, and look at that there. Now, orange jessamine makes a beautiful green lush hedge. Oh, thank you, thank you. I think the bananas, the gorilla's making a move on me.
What's happening? We also had some.
Lush
go
green
on.
hedge. But what's amazing about this, it's fairly fast growing, very, very hardy. Give you a sort of a lush tropical look, but it'll be dotted with white fragrant flowers for 5 months of the year. Now, most plants that are fragrant in Melbourne only last for 3, 4, 5 weeks at the most. But your orange jessamine, it's good for 5 months of the year, dotted with white fragrant flowers. And these are beautiful specimens. Look at that one there, fabulous specimens. And buy them in a bulk lot and pay just $12.99.
Yeah, it makes a great hedge, doesn't it, that one?
Yeah.
Alright, too many plants, live sale events.
Now, dwarf nandina, this, if you're looking for something low maintenance, if you're looking for something you don't have to water too much, don't have to trim too much, don't have to do anything too much, just enjoy it. It's your dwarf nandina, and these are beautiful big advanced ones. You might be fixing up a house to sell, and you need a bit of colour. It's the middle of winter, you need a bit of colour, and you need a bit of colour on the cheap. Dwarf nandina in a 10-inch pot, just $39.99. Look at the size, feel the quality, aren't they fantastic? And just $39.99 for big 10-inch pot dwarf nandina.
Alright, check it out. Only as part of our Too Many Plants live sale event. You can shop for any of these products right now that you're seeing on this live. Purchase them online at hellohelloplants.com.au or come in store. Visit us in Camfield.
Now, your Oriental Pearl is covered in white blossom in the spring, but that's not the best thing. Beautiful cover of white blossom, but the best thing about your Oriental Pearl, it grows into a beautiful dark green evergreen ball without you doing any trimming. So if you want to have that round green ball look in your garden and you don't want to be trimming, your Oriental Pearl is the answer, and it's one of the lowest maintenance trees around. So very, very low maintenance, evergreen, white blossom in the spring, and a natural round ball, a round ball that you don't have to trim, that's as tough as anything, really, really tough. At any rate, so your Oriental Pearl is $34.99. That's great value. Look at that beautiful plant there. Look what you get there for $34.99 for your Oriental Pearl. Look at that, fantastic. And that's the blossom there, Oriental Pearl. So wonderful, evergreen, great for low maintenance gardens.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event, hence why Chris is in a pink tutu. We've got
That's
the
right,
gorilla
yeah,
also
that's
in a
right.
tutu.
Too many plants. We're
There's
fully
too
armed
many
with
plants.
our tutus today. We've got yellow tutu on the gorilla and pink tutu on me.
Yeah, the gorilla's head is sort of flipping back. The gorilla's shrinking, actually.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, it needs another banana, I think.
All right, yeah, I can see why the gorilla's shrinking. Hang on.
Yeah, so now what got here is the Snow Maiden Indian Hawthorn.
There we go,
For $39.99. Look at that. That Snow Maiden has beautiful white blossom in the spring and lovely dense round fine foliage. And here it is, your Snow Maiden 10-inch pot, $39.99. Fabulous value, $39.99.
All right, beautiful. Thanks for joining us, guys. Leave us a comment, leave us a like, share this live. Help out us fun is great, fantastic deals.
Now, here's a grafted maple. It's a Crimson Century maple. This is a type of Norwegian maple. It has a big leaf. The leaf's the size of the palm of my hand. It has lots and lots of those big leaves. And it comes out almost black in the spring and goes purpley red in the summer. And it grows in a beautiful column shape. You can see the frame of that here. Beautiful shape to it. And this Crimson Century here is just $199.99. So $199.99.
Yeah, fantastic value for that feature tree. Absolutely beautiful here on the Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Showing off our hottest items here this week.
Now here we have a Jeffers Red Maple. Now Jeffers Red Maple, if you live in hot country, if you live in a windy, difficult spot, maybe poor soil, and you want to have a beautiful red autumn colour tree, you can't go past the Jeffers Red. Jeffers Red, beautiful rich autumn colour. It's a fast growing tree. It's a nice pyramidal shape, fabulous tree to have. And your Jeffers Red in an 8-inch pot is just $36.99. That's a beautiful pedigree tree. If you want, and what's good about it, these are all cutting grown. They're all cloned. And so if you plant a row of them or an avenue of them, they'll all grow like peas in a pod, and they make a beautiful, even sort of plantation. So it's a wonderful tree for a beautiful plantation. So your Jeffers Red Maple, just $36.99.
Yeah, really beautiful autumn colours on that one. Definitely a feature if you need. Checking out feature trees here on the Tutu Mini Plants live sale events. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Now, when I was a young bloke, I used to do deliveries for my dad's nursery, and I used to deliver to a guy called Jack Moss down in Mombo. At any rate, Jack Moss was a big time tree grower, and this birch tree here has been named after him. It's called a moss white silver birch. And what the story is Jack one day noticed a silver birch in somebody's garden. There was a particularly nice shape, brilliant white trunk, just the perfect silver birch, and he said, "This is the moss white silver birch," and he started grafting them, and he was the first bloke to just graft the normal silver birch I know of. And anyway, they went on for years and nobody worried about it too much, but in recent years the moss white silver birch has become the most popular silver birch, and these days they're very scarce and very hard to get. We've got it here. This is about 9 foot tall, beautiful healthy specimen, and it's a clone from the original tree that old Jack Moss and Jack Moss was a bit of a character too, wonderful bloke.
Really?
Yeah, he used to, you'd drop off some stuff and he'd have a bit of a yarn and have a joke with you. He's a terrific bloke.
That sounds great.
$199.99, reduced from $249.99. And I tell you, these would have to be the biggest, best moss white silver birches on the market at the very best price. So $199.99.
Yeah, absolute beauties, those ones. Get them as a feature tree, or you can grow them as a forest, can't you? And a little forest of them.
Plant them as an avenue, plant them as a copse, put them as a little clump, or just plant it as a beautiful individual specimen. And what's good is that when you buy seedling silver birches, some are really good and some are a bit average.
Yeah.
With the moss white silver birch, the grafted moss white silver birch, every silver birch is an absolute winner.
Stunner, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, welcome to our Tutu Mini Plants live event, guys.
Now here we've got, now a bloke called me down the back of the nursery the other day, and he said, look, you've got these seedling these seedling flowering gums, you know, for 10 or 12 bucks or something like that, and you got these grafted ones for $79.99. Why would I pay $79.99 for a grafted one? I said, well, it's simple. I said, what's going to happen is that this summer, I said, you buy the seedling, it might be 10 or 15 years before it flowers. I said, this summer, this will flower, and the colour will be exactly the same as what you see here because it's been grafted. So these are sexually mature, they're ready to start flowering this summer. And also the other big advantage is that a lot of flowering gums go really big. This is a very compact flowering gum, so this is never going to get too big. So for a small growing, flowering immediately tree, that we know what the colour is going to be. It's not like a seedling where you're waiting to find out and suddenly find you got the wrong colour. So, and Corymbia Baby Orange is $79.99, reduced from $89.99.
All right, get your mini red, and these are rare. Like you don't have these often, right?
No, that's right. They're a funny thing. What happens? A lot of things, you know, you ring up and say, "Send me 50 of those," and they say, "Oh, yeah, no worries." But with those, they tell you if they've got some to spare.
Yeah, and then the other thing with that product is as soon as they go into flower, you sell them out here, don't you? Because people see them around. It's like a little mini advertisement for them when you see them around in flower, and then
some of the property developers do them as avenues and things like that. They look spectacular.
Oh wow, that would look good.
Yeah.
Hey, you probably should go over some of our incentives and deals too. I don't think you've mentioned anything about like
I think that's important. I'll finish this one here.
Yeah, right.
Now, you're probably looking at all these deals. Actually, I won't even finish this. You're probably looking at all these deals and think, oh, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. They sound like pretty good deals. Maybe I'll buy something, maybe I won't.
Yeah.
But what we'll do, what's going to happen is that if you buy today online, and you spend over $100, this lemon tree, it's a $29.99 lemon tree, is yours for free.
It's all yours.
Yeah, that's right, just automatically. So you spend $100, it's till midnight tonight, and then what's going to happen from midnight, if you then spend $100 at 12:01, you're going to get a Chef's Choice rosemary, a beautiful Chef's Choice rosemary.
Oh, it's beautiful. So this weekend only for that one, is it?
That's right, this weekend only. We're giving away a Chef's Choice rosemary.
Yep.
That's a beautiful, and Chef's Choice is the best flavoured, most fragrant, most beautiful rosemary you've ever seen. Grow it in a pot outside the kitchen window. Grow it in the garden. You'll love it. So the lemons are only till 12 o'clock tonight, and then we switch over to the Chef's Choice rosemary. But then say you were to spend $299. Let's show them what would happen if you spent $299.
Yeah, now if you raise the bar, you get to $299 in your garden design. You're going to get yourself one of these beautiful.
Yeah. So say you came down here this weekend, or maybe you went online, maybe you scanned that QR code, went to my specials, and you spent $299. You put together a front garden or a back garden. The feature tree, and here's your feature tree. This is a falling snow weeping cherry. It's $100 worth, and it is absolutely free. So we're doing a free weeping cherry. So for the person that spends over $100, there's a free weeping cherry, and what's that? Over $100, you got the lemon tree. There's your lemon tree.
Yeah, free lemon, but that ends today.
That's right, and then you got the Chef's Choice tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so what you do is spend $100 today, and $100 tomorrow, and then you spend $299. You spend $299, and you've got this free weeping cherry. But not only do you get a free weeping cherry, you've got free delivery over most of Victoria. So if you're up in Ruffy, if you're down in Geelong, if you're
out in Seabrook, I just made that one. Is that a real place?
Out in Seabrook, yep.
Okay.
Maybe you're down on the surf coast. You've got a free delivery when you spend over $299, and we've chucked in a free weeping cherry.
Absolutely, ripper deals. All the reasons more to go shopping at Hello Hello Plants, really.
Yeah, and that person, who's the highest bidder in our auction
All
right
right,
now?
so we'll jump over. We do have a live auction happening in the background as well on our website. You can join in if you head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. There's a big button there which says live auction, bid now. If you go there is a countdown timer. Now when that countdown timer ends, that's when Chris brings out the gavel and strikes it out to the highest bidder. So we do take bids even after the timer ends. We just want to make that very clear. But your current bid there, Chris, you can have a look. Hasn't moved much since we last looked at it. It's gone into a, not a stratospherical range. It's still under half price, but
Yeah, it's under half price.
it's an $800 package, Zen package, with a beautiful Senkaki feature tree and 3 Zen mosses, and a really beautiful large Zen moss with 2 smaller Zen mosses. It is your Zen Garden Package, valued at $800, and the current price is only $341.60. So if you want to get yourself a bargain on that, you should have a little crack.
Yeah, and how many people in the room?
I was trying to get that information. Let me see if they've got a reply yet. Hang on. No, the person who runs the auction hasn't replied to me yet, but I'll keep on top of that and keep checking it out.
Cool,
and let you know.
okay.
As soon as we know, we'll let you know.
Okay, so here we've got our mini red. Now, what it is, a lot of these flowering gums grow too big, but your mini red only grows 3 or 4 meters tall. Beautiful little flowering gum, fabulous bright scarlet red flowers. And these ones are set to flower this summer. So instead of, you don't have to wait years for flowers, just wait till summer and you'll have beautiful flowers. And these mini reds are just $79.99. So $79.99, and they're hard to get. So jump in and get them. I don't have them all year round because the grower runs out.
Beautiful. Check them out on this Too Many Plants live sale. Thanks for joining us, guys. As we check out our 100 hottest items of the week. Limited quantities do apply, so if you see anything you like here today, make sure to snap it up real quick.
Now what I've got here is the evergreen ornamental pear. Now your evergreen ornamental pear, when it's grown in Melbourne, is evergreen. It's hard to believe, but there's an actual evergreen ornamental pear that doesn't lose its leaves. This one was grown up in the mountains and it's defoliated, but once you plant that in Toorak or Camberwell or somewhere like that, and keep it well watered and fertilised, it'll be evergreen. And anyway, so your evergreen ornamental pear is just $1.99, and it's about 8 foot tall, a nice big bushy pear. So if you've got some neighbours to block out and you want a fast growing hardy evergreen, $199, put them in about 1.8 metres apart and block them out with the evergreen ornamental pear at $199.99.
Did an evergreen ornamental pear still give you that lovely 4 seasons of...
No,
not as much. Okay.
they give you the wonderful 1 season of
They give you
evergreen.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, hello plants, guys. Thanks for joining us. Too Many Plants sale.
Now, this is a mini umbrella tree. If you want a beautiful, luscious, evergreen tropical tree that doesn't grow too big, we've got these beautiful, big, luscious ones there. This is, if you had a restaurant or an office or something like that, and you want something really lush and green, and this is just $99.99. So $99.99, and it's an umbrella. It's a mini umbrella tree. It's called Alpine Junior.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Leave us a like. Make sure to share this live as well, so others can discover the shenanigans that goes on here at the Too Many Plants live sale, and check out these amazing bargains too.
Now here we've got your Washington palm. Now your Washington palm is a very good palm for Victoria. You could put this in the hottest, driest, most miserable part. These grow naturally out near Palm Springs. This is where they originate from, out near Palm Springs in California, at the back of LA.
Yeah.
And I've been out to Palm Springs. The day I was out in Palm Springs, I think it was 55 degrees.
Wow.
And so these can take the heat. They can take burning heat. If you give them plenty of water, they grow like crazy. If you give them no water, they hang in and they live. And so if you want a salt hardy, wind hardy, drought hardy, frost hardy, hardy palm tree with that beautiful Palm Springs look. You plant half a dozen of these around your house and it'll look like you're in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Got that luscious, rich Palm Springs look. And these are just $29.99 in an 8-inch pot.
Yeah,
So
you can cook an egg in that 55-degree heat. If you get a little iron pan and pop it out in the sun.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Too Many Plants live sale event, guys. Thanks for joining us. Shop online right now at helloplants.com.au.
Now look at this. We've got 6 foot, 8-inch pot pure silk, reduced from $49.99 to $36.99. Look at the size. Now pure silk is beautiful. Like, let's have a look at the flower.
Yeah.
What it is, it's a pink bud opens to a pale pink flower, and then the flower turns white. So you end up, when it's fully in flower, you'll end up with 3 colours simultaneously on your bush. There's beautiful fine foliage. It's fast growing, great for a hedge, great for a specimen, great for a pot plant. 6 foot tall, 8-inch pot, pure as silk, $36.99. Great value.
Alright, so our Tutu Mini Plants Lifestyle event, guys. Checking out borders and hedges now.
So Gardenia, Florida. Gardenia, Florida is $24.99. These are beautiful big plants, and the chap that grows these, he multi-plants them. I'm looking in here and there's 2 nice big bushy plants in there, and that gives you an extra thick bushy one. And in springtime these will be covered in beautiful rose-like white fragrant flowers. And anyway, they're a good value. They're just $24.99. They're nice and big. There's lots of shoots coming in there. They're going to get beautiful and bushy. So $24.99 gets you a beautiful bushy 8-inch pot, Gardenia, Florida.
Alright, check it out on this sale, guys. Limited quantities apply for these prices. So if you see anything you like right now, you can shop at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Happy Duo. Now, Happy Duo, what you've got, what they do, have a look at this. Look at this lovely combination. You've got a beautiful mixture of purple and white flowers mixed together. Look at that there. Now, how they do that is that there's a beautiful white type of Hardenbergia called Whiteout, and then you've got the old-fashioned Happy Wanderer, which is a really popular one. And they plant the two together and they blend together, and one will never overpower the others. You plant this, it'll cover a whole big wall or a whole big fence, and you'll always in springtime have that beautiful mix of blue and white. So there, or purple and white. And Happy Duo, so your Happy Duo is just $33.99. Now, what I like about Happy Duo is it flowers in late winter, flowers right into spring. I reckon you get 6 or 8 weeks of flowers out of it, so it's long flowering. But when it's not in flower, it's got that beautiful gum leaf, sort of evergreen gum leaf look. So it makes a beautiful gum leafy cover. And if you wanted to cover something up, say you had a big old tank and you put a bit of wire around it, grow this on it, the tank will disappear. Anything that you want to disappear, you put a bit of wire up there, put your Happy Wanderer on it, and you have this beautiful evergreen disappearing trick on it. And the Happy Wanderer has this lovely mix of flowers, which makes it really, really a beautiful disappearance. So there you are, Happy Duo, just $33.99.
Rahan says hi.
Hi, Rahan.
Hello, maybe. Yeah, hello, Rahan.
Yeah, and our gorilla has got something to say to Rahan.
Yeah, we've got to get the gorilla on camera. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, someone's going to get it for us. Great. Gorillas, say something to Rahan. Maybe, I don't know. Is a gorilla in it? Yeah, not really, probably. Alright, there you go, Rahan. Yeah. Alright, here you go, Chris.
Thank you.
There you go. Alright, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event, guys. Get stuck into it. These prices won't last long. Do act fast over at hellohelloplants.com.au. We got the goods. You come and get those deals. If you're doing up a garden, even if you're in a rental and you're doing some potted plants, we've got some great deals on pots as well. We've got pots from $9.99, slightly defected with cracks in them. Isn't that right, Chris? We still got those, the cracked pots.
Yeah.
And actually there's some phenomenal deals out there. If you're a bit of a handy person, you just grab one, you know, fix it up a little. And
yes, well, people are coming in, they've got truckloads of pots out there, and you can paint them up. They've got a few stains or chips or whatever on them.
Yeah.
And basically we're wanting to clear them.
That's right, and we've got so many bargains, deals, freebies. You don't want to miss shopping with us at Hello Plants. All right, we'll keep continuing out, and we've also got an auction going in the background too, just for those who might be interested. All right, we'll continue on here with the sale, Chris.
Right, so
Chris just having a light in
lavender Avon view, 8-inch pot.
Yeah.
Look at the quality. Smell the fragrance.
Look at the quality, smell the fragrance.
Smell this and see what happens.
Smell it through the screens, guys.
Oh, look at that.
The gorilla. Can the gorilla smell it?
Yeah, the gorilla can smell it.
That's fantastic.
So these are beautiful. Now what's great about your Avon View, it flowers for about 6 or 7 months of the year. It's a good medium-sized lavender. You can keep it in a hedge about 80 or 90 centimetres high up to about 1.2 metres. So it's a medium-sized, lovely foliage, beautiful flowers. It has those little fairy wings. Have a quick look at those little fairy wings. It has those little fairy wings on top. So Avon View lavender, and these are just $19.99. Big, beautiful, great value, $19.99.
All right, check it out. It's part of our Too Many Plants live sale events. Shop now at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now here we've got,
This is the star of the
look
hour.
on the screen there, look at that there. This is one of the most beautiful magnolias you can get. It's called a black tulip.
We re-released this video this week and it's already had 164,000 views.
Wow.
The one that you shot of this one in, I think it's in Shepparton, wasn't it?
No, it was in Romsey, I think, which
Oh,
is
okay.
interesting. Romsey, very cold, frosty area.
Yeah.
And this is a compact type of magnolia. It doesn't get too big, so a compact style of magnolia. We videoed, there's a fabulous video. It's one of the most popular videos we've ever had,
It is,
isn't it?
yeah. It is one of our most popular videos, yeah.
Anyway,
We even discovered other nurseries using the video to promote their black tulips. It's so popular.
wow. So magnolia black tulip, just $129.99. So $129.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have got. Are you gonna mix with any other thing? Or?
Yeah, it's going to have. This is coming out next week. We're having a new fertilizer, and
Want
anyway,
to talk about it? Yeah, let's do it.
It's called Devotion, and Devotion, it's their own brand, and it's got plenty of nitrogen, plenty of phosphorus, and plenty of potassium in it. But extra to that, it's got all the elements you need to grow. But it's got humic acid in it, and the humic acid, what it does, it improves your soil, it improves the texture of the soil, and it helps the minerals and things release from the soil. Its nutrients come out of the soil and go into your plant, and it stimulates plant growth. It's probably the best thing that you can have to increase the performance of your plants and improve your soil. So our new fertilizer available next week has got humic acid in it. And not only that, these containers are refillable. So this 1 kilo pack, you can refill it for $10.90. So fertilizer never has to be as expensive again.
They're gonna prepare it now. Do you have anything to mix with this?
Who's going to prepare it now?
Sapphire,
Sapphire is good.
let's say mix any other items.
The humic acid is coming in today.
Coming in today.
Today.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We should start preparing it.
Alright.
Yeah, what you should do is you should go there and prepare those, everyone's ignoring the big pallets of pots to be unwrapped. We're just getting ready for a big weekend. So now we've got the Burgundy Glow Magnolia.
Oh, Eric's asking how we doing today, you fine gents.
Well, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing great. Thanks for tuning in, Eric. And ensure to like and share this live as well. We want others to discover these fantastic deals.
Yep.
We have at Hello Plants.
Now what you've got here is Magnolia Burgundy Glow. Now Magnolia Burgundy Glow is an improved version of your old-fashioned, old-fashioned Solangiana Magnolia. And big flower, rich colour on the outside, beautiful white interior, beautiful shape to it. It's your perfect Solangiana Magnolia, probably the best on the market. And Burgundy Glows are a grafted magnolia, and they're $129.99, and it's got flower buds on it that are ready to come out this year. So Magnolia Burgundy Glow, $129.99.
Beautiful. Check them out on the Too Many Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Now here we've got Magnolia Pink Star, and Magnolia Pink Star is just $69.99. And I'll give you a close look. This is a beautiful type of star magnolia, and what, $59.99. So it's just, my wonderful assistant can read and see.
Checking.
And And now the other thing, the fragrance is fabulous. So, and what's good is that this is really, most magnolias are trees, but I would classify this magnolia as a bush. So if you've only got a small garden and you didn't think you could fit a magnolia in your garden, you now can. And this one here is called Pink Star. So you can fit this Pink Star because it's just a big bush, and it has more flowers on it than any other sort of magnolia. So for lots of flowers and a compact plant, beautiful fragrance and wonderful special spidery flowers, go for the Magnolia Pink Star. $59.99.
All right, check it out on the Tutu Mini
Now
plants.
this is the magnolia that changed the magnolia world. This has great big mauvey purple flowers, and it's a total breakaway, because up until then all of your deciduous magnolias has had white or pink flowers or dark purple. This is an amazing burgundy purple sort of colour, and it grows into a fairly big tree. The flowers are absolutely enormous. It's called Vulcan. So your Magnolia Vulcan 12-inch pot, just $129.99. So now we've got 2-foot standard roses. This is your iceberg rose. Now iceberg roses are pretty hard to get around Melbourne, and they can cost you 40, 50, 60 bucks. These ones here are about 75, 80 centimetres tall. They're sort of somewhere between a 2-footer and a 3-footer, and we're giving them away for $19.99. So don't go paying 50 or 60 bucks at your hardware store, that Manning's or whatever they call it. Here we've got them for $19.99. Iceberg standard roses, and we're down to our last couple of hundred, so get in here and grab them. Now here we've got your Congo lilac. Now your Congo lilac is a beautiful deep purple lilac. It's a wonderful wonderful thing to you use it as a cut flower, use it as a medium-sized bush. Incredible, lots of flowers, beautiful fragrance, and your Congo magnolia is just $29.99. So $29.99 for a Congo magnolia. Congo lilac, sorry, yeah. Congo lilac, sorry. So lilac's beautiful classic plant with fragrant flowers, lovely foliage. Now here we've got Cora Brant. Now Cora Brant is a lilac, not a magnolia. And Cora Brant, beautiful, pure white flowers. Imagine that in the garden. The flowers are fragrant, they're white, absolutely gorgeous. And in Cora Brant, you'd expect to pay 50 or 60 bucks or something like that, but we've got them here for $29.99. Lovely, healthy Cora Brant, just bursting into bud at the moment, just $29.99. And then we've got your Sweetheart Lilac. Your Sweetheart Lilac is a gorgeous mix of pink and white. Look at that softest mauvey pink and beautiful white. Fabulous fragrance. An absolute amazing classic to put in the garden. And Cora Brant Lilac is just $29.99. No, Sweetheart. That's a Sweetheart. Sweetheart, beautiful pale pink. And pink and white, really. Now, I remember when I was a kid, I saved up and bought a couple of kiwi fruit because I'd heard about these amazing fruit with brown hair on them and green fruit on the inside, and you couldn't get them anywhere. This was quite a few years ago. At any rate, I planted a couple of them, and I planted them on the fence, expecting them to grow on the fence, but there was a couple of plum trees behind the fence. In no time at all, they'd covered the plum trees. So they covered all the plum trees behind the fence, and the plum trees used to be laden with amazing kiwi fruit. And so what I learned about kiwi fruit from that is that they're very, very fast, they're easy to grow. We did a video last year where kiwi fruit this guy had a carport, sort of a steel frame carport, and he turned it into a kiwi fruit carport, and had a lovely shady place to park his car in the summer. and in winter he had all the sun coming through and kiwi fruit everywhere. He was picking kiwi fruit. So kiwi fruit, we've got males and females. Now if you want to grow a lot of kiwi fruit, what you do is get several females with one male. You don't need male, female, 1-1 combo. You can do one male and several females. And anyway, male and female lilacs are just $36.99.
Male and female kiwi fruit.
Yeah, male and female kiwi fruit, just $36.99. And look at them, they're really good size. You'll have these up a couple of meters tall and producing fruit in no time at all. Really nice, big, healthy plants. So if you're into producing a few kiwi fruit, and kiwi fruit are really good, healthy fruit. Now here we've got lovely, healthy little red gauntlet strawberries. And look at this one here. You're wondering where these, look at that, they're starting to grow strawberries already. Look at that there, they're ready to go. Plant these in, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer. And these are $3.99. So $3.99 gets you a red gauntlet strawberry. Great value, and they've got strawberries on them now. They're certainly going to be producing strawberries this year.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. As part of our Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Checking out our hottest items here.
Now you thought you couldn't grow an olive at your place because you haven't got room, but you have got room. This is a Bambolina olive.
Nice.
This is a beautiful bushy olive. Look at this. You can grow this in a pot. Say you just had a balcony and you wanted that Mediterranean feel on your balcony. Get a nice big terracotta pot, whack this in, plant it, press a prostrate rose. We have it cascading over the side. At any rate, look at the size, look at the quality, look at this fantastic Bambolina olive, just $59.99. Look at that, I'll rotate it round for you. Look at that, $59.99 Bambolina olive. Beautiful, compact growing olive that produces olives. You could be living up in a multi-story building and you could be growing olives up there in a pot.
That's pretty cool.
And having that Mediterranean...
And they're good in the wind, aren't they?
Yeah. And they reckon that Mediterranean diet is the best diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fish, oil,
olives. More olives.
Bread as well? Or?
Yeah.
Bread.
Spaghetti.
They have like salads with feta and
bit of vino.
So that was the Bambino, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Bambolina.
What's that taste like, that one? I don't think I've had that one.
I think you'd find it a nice, tasty table or oil olive. Now here we've got the olive deal
of the century.
Corrigiola. Now Corrigiola is a great tasting olive, and I'm 1.8. This is about 1.6. So you've got a 1.6 meter olive, lovely healthy olive, and it is just $29.99. So a 1.8 meter olive, just $29.99.
That's awesome. That's actually really good value. If you are watching us and do like olives, definitely snap these ones up because they are limited in quantity at that price. We only have a few at that price. How many you got at that price, Chris? Couple of thousand?
Not a couple of thousand.
No, I'm joking.
Look at this olive here. I'm 1.8 meters tall. Look at the size here. Now what you've got here is a Manzanello olive, one of the most popular olives around. It's about 1.8 meters tall.
There we go.
1.8 meters tall, and it's $39.99 in a 12-inch pot. A Manzanello olive. You can use it for a hedge, use it for an avenue, use it for a screen to block out the neighbours, use it for olive production, use it as a table olive, use it as an oil olive. It's a versatile plant.
Yep.
It's a hedge, it's a screen, it's an ornamental tree, it's something you can toporize. Really useful, versatile plant, and $39.99 of 1.8 meters is fantastic.
And that is actually one of our biggest deals on the show today, because that was $150 and now it's only $39.99.
Now, say you're watching this show, and you're thinking, I live in Currumbara.
Yeah.
And how can I get this stuff?
Yeah, so head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and you'll find these deals on our live sales page, which you'll see when you go to hellohelloplants.com.au. And all of these deals Chris is showing off on the show today will be live on that page. You can shop right now and get the prices that Chris is giving on this live.
That's right. And down in Currumburra, there's a free delivery, same as there is in most other Victorian towns. Free delivery when you spend $299. But not just that. What do we do when you spend $299?
You also get a freebie.
Yeah.
What's this freebie that you
When
get?
you spend $299.
You get a big freebie. It's a beautiful weeping cherry. It's going to burst into flowers this spring. And it is absolutely free when you spend over $299. So not only do you get free delivery, you get this huge weeping cherry.
You get this 6-foot weeping cherry valued at $99. Unbelievable. So you could be living in Currumburra, you can buy $299 worth of plants online or over the phone, however you want to do it. $299 worth of plants, get a free weeping cherry and free delivery.
Yeah, jump on the plugger, say hello.
Yeah.
Drive on down, strap on the, what is it?
Bolt on the roof rack and
that's it.
Whack on the trailer and head on down to hello.
Hello, or do it the modern age way, jump online and shop away.
Yeah.
Limited quantities, so it is while stocks last on the prices. But yeah, some fantastic deals here. And Chris is going to continue with them.
Now here we've got an 8-inch pot stone pine. Now stone pines are the ones that produce the edible nut. But they're also a beautiful tree. They're a very hardy tree. They'll grow in a hot, dry spot. They're a Mediterranean pine, so heat, dry, hillsides, coastal. They'll take it all. They'll grow quickly, and ultimately you're reducing pine nuts. And it's a beautiful looking pine. It has a red tortoiseshell trunk, lovely dark green needles. It's good. It has a kind of a flat head on the top of it. It's not pointy like a normal pine. Completely different to your normal pine tree. And $34.99. And you can have stone pines on your country property, on your farm, on your beach house. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really interesting shaped tree. Definitely check it out. Beautiful for cooking, popping in your salads and pastas.
Now here I've got a self-pollinating almond. So in the old days you used to have to buy 2 almonds and they had to be compatible or you did nothing happen. Getting almonds was as difficult as getting panda bears to breed.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it one? Yeah, go on.
But now you get this self-pollinating almond. It does the whole thing itself. So it's like getting rabbits to breed now.
I was going to say, is it like getting gorillas to breed?
No, it's more like getting a rabbit to breed.
Okay.
Dead easy.
All
So
right.
there we are, a self-pollinating dwarf almond, $129.99.
All right, welcome to the Tutu Mini Plants live sale event, guys. Shop online right now at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now what's this? Now what we've got here is a potted Stories apricot, but we've got them bare rooted out the back. And if you get a bare rooted one of these, 6 foot tall, it's just $44.99. So $44.99 gets you a bare rooted Stories almond apricot.
Beautiful live auction on in the background as well, guys. 46 minutes to go till the hammer strikes down on the $800 Zen Garden Package.
Now here we've got the wonderful pomegranate. This produces it's an ornamental. It's a fruit tree that's so pretty. It's really an ornamental tree and a fruit tree. You can grow this in the front garden. It has beautiful autumn colour, and then as the autumn colour leaves falls, it reveals these amazing round red fruit that hang like beautiful baubles on the tree. And your wonderful pomegranate is just $29.99. So $29.99, and you can have a beautiful fruit tree that produces wonderful red pomegranates in your garden.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Check it out. Too many plants like
Now here we've got the sunshine blueberry, and it's flowering and it's getting ready to produce blueberries this summer. Look at those beautiful little flowers, and the blueberries are on their way. So you could be producing blueberries this summer with these beautiful 8-inch pot blueberries. Great little thing to get started a veggie garden. Get the kids interested in growing something. Grow some blueberries, and these blueberries are just sunshine blueberries, $34.99. So $34.99.
Beautiful sweet blueberries. Create an orchard in your backyard with the Tutu Mini Plants live sale.
Now if you were to grow a beautiful little agapanthus border, your Peter Pan is the answer, and they are just $3.99. So $3.99, a nice healthy plant. Look at that there, $3.99. Plant 3 or 4 of them to the meter, and grow yourself a beautiful flowering dwarf blue. And now your dwarf blue agapanthus has nicer foliage and nicer flowers, and don't look as gross as your normal agapanthus. They're really, really pretty flowery ones. Make a beautiful sort of flowering border about this high. In summer you'll love them, and plant 3 or 4 of the metre. Grow yourself a border on the cheap, just $3.99. Cost you $12 a metre to grow your border.
Welcome to our Tutu Mini Plants Lifestyle event, guys.
Now, if you want a real Aussie classic, it's your blue agapanthus. Your blue agapanthus is as tough. You don't have to water it, you don't have to fertilise it, you don't have to do nothing. And it'll form a beautiful thick border. Put it up the farm driveway, whack them on the holiday house, put them around your factory, and then in summertime you have these glorious blue flowers come up about 1.2 metres tall. That's them there, look at that there. Beautiful blue flowers. So your tall blue agapanthus, I always they're not Australian natives, but I always look at them, they're the sort of thing you see around that old farmhouse and that. I always look at them as an Australian classic. So tall blue agapanthus, $22.99.
That's right, check them out in the Tutu Mini Plants Lifestyle event. Checking out grasses and borders at the moment. Some beautiful plants here in the sale.
Now, spider plant, it's one of the most versatile plants around. You can grow this as a hanging basket. Grow it as a pot plant, grow it indoors, grow it outdoors, grow it as a garden border, fill up the garden bed with it. It's a beautiful plant. Have a look at it there. It's more modern than the traditionals. The original spider plant had a completely different leaf to this. This has a pointy leaf and a more dramatic variegation on it. And it's but what's great about it is that it cleans up the air. So if you use a hanging basket or pot plant in the house, it's going to clean up the mold, get rid of the germs, clean up the inside of your house just by breathing and being there. And when you put it outside, it's really, really tough. It gives you a lovely bright look. Like, look how bright and wonderful this looks here. It gives you that wonderful bright look with a super duper easy to grow, low maintenance plant. And these lovely big spider grasses here, spider plants, are just $8.99. So $8.99. Fill up those old hanging baskets, fill up them dead pots, and kind of liven up around the house at $8.99 with spider plants.
All right, check them out on this Tutu Mini Plants Lifestyle. Shop right now at hellohelloplants.com.au.
There's this beautiful, amazing, beautiful cycad sago palm in a 12-inch pot, just $99.99. So $99.99 for beautiful sago palms. Beautiful big 12-inch pot sago palm, lovely big trunk. I'd say these are 5 or 6 years old. That's a beautiful old sago palm for that sort of money.
All right, Tutu Mini Plants, check it out, hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now here's a really pretty little Dianella. It's called Compact Blue, and it's generally compact and genuinely blue, and these are just $9.99. Now if you wanted something sort of smart in your garden, it wasn't going to grow too big and overpower it, something with a sort of a nice modern look to it, you couldn't go past this Compact Blue, and at $9.99 you couldn't go past the price. So $9.99, they're beautiful big plants. Look at the size, look at the quality. Compact Blue Dianella, an Australian native grass, looks fabulous, $9.99.
All right, they look beautiful actually. They really form up nicer, don't they?
They really do, yeah. They're a beautiful plant. Now here's a lovely hardy grass. Plant this around the factory, plant it on the farm, put it in your cottage garden. This has the most beautiful yellow flower with little brown dots in it. Lovely fine foliage. And what you'll find, if you plant this up and plant a little bit of it, it'll wave in the wind. So you can really enjoy this on a nice windy day. And it has beautiful flowers dotted all through it, and it flowers for about 5 months of the year. Really, really hardy. And your Dioides bicolor is just $8.99. Look at the big bushy plant for $8. Look at the size. Look at the quality. Look at that there.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
When do they flower, Chris?
Gorilla, what do you think of that? Wow! Look at the gorilla goes for it. Yeah, that's right. The gorilla knows good value.
Yeah, he knows good value when he sees it. When do they flower?
These flower all through the warm months of the year.
Okay, beautiful.
Now what's interesting is that this is not a gorilla, this is a girl-rilla.
Yeah.
Girl-rilla, that's why it's wearing a yellow tutu, because it's a girl-rilla.
Well, I mean, these days it could be a girl or a boy, couldn't it, with the old skirt around the waist?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you're wearing one too.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
We can't discriminate. The tutu is for both sexes, I think.
It can be confusing, can't it?
Yeah. But this one is a gorilla, we checked.
How did you check?
I just looked up that
the
tutu
experience
there.
that you had. You lifted up the tutu, did you?
All right, Too Many Plants live sale event. Luckily, there's not too many people on this live right now to experience or witness what we're talking about. But thank you for joining us anyway.
So here we've got the Dorianthus Gaimea Lily 12-inch pot. Now I've been selling a lot of these to people who are looking for something really, really tough to put in a pot, something super duper low maintenance and something smart and modern. So people are putting these in pots around the pool, they're putting them out on the balcony, they'll take wind, heat, sun, shade, whatever you can dish out, these will take it. And your Gaimea Lily in a 12-inch pot is just $99.99. And that's a fabulous feature. Look at the quality and size of that. For $99.99 you can't go wrong.
Yeah, I think you did a video on those in flower. It looked incredible.
Yes,
do you remember
that's
that
right.
one?
Yeah.
All right, Too Many Plants live sale event, guys.
Here we've got the Festuca glauca Elijah Blue. Now Elijah Blue has a nice neat shape, lovely blue foliage. So look at that, and so great for mass planting. Grow it as a border, mass planted, very, very hardy, easy to look after. And we've got them nice and cheap. The Elijah Blue is just $8.99. So $8.99 gets you an Elijah Blue fescue grass.
That's right, Too Many Plants live sale event, all happening here, all live, showing you the hottest items.
Now here we've got the narrowleaf bird of paradise, commonly known as a junker, and it has these long stems and these little tiny leaves. And pretty soon it'll have just your normal your beautiful orange bird of paradise flower, but a different style of foliage. These are rare, they're hard to get. So if you want a bird of paradise with an exotic difference, this is it. It's the junker or narrowleaf bird of paradise, and the price is very exotic too. It's $59.99. So $59.99, you've got a beautiful mature specimen, be flowering this spring. Fantastic.
Yeah, they look really good actually. I like that design.
Yeah. Now here we've got your variegated society garlic in a 3-inch pot, and these are great for growing a flowering border. You know these flower for 5 or 6 months of the year. They have beautiful green and white foliage, really lovely foliage. 5 or 6 months of the year flowering. Have a look at that there. Beautiful foliage, and they are just $3.99. Plant 3 or 4 to the meter and grow a beautiful border. At just $3.99.
All right, Too Many Plants live sale event, guys. It's all happening.
Now here we've got a Pratia White Star Creeper. These will start flowering in another 4 or 5 weeks. And your White Star Creeper is like a green moss. Have a look at that lovely little green moss. And you can see one little white star flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Little white star flower. And it's like a lovely green moss. You can grow it as a lawn, pop it in the cottage garden, or you can grow it as a sort of like a green moss that has lovely white flowers. Look at those white flowers there. It has those beautiful white flowers, starry white flowers like that, and grow it around your pavers.
It's very prolific flowering too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Anne is asking, do you have a big lemon tree?
Do you have a big lemon tree?
Do I have a big...
That's not a euphemism. It's just asking if we have big lemon trees.
Oh right, okay.
I think it's regular. I think it's a regular question.
I thought it was a coded sort of message.
Maybe. Well, the next one is what's with the dress, mate? So there could be some form of euphemism and coding going on here. And
yeah.
I mean, Juan or Yuan. The dress is Chris's trademark tutu that he's worn for 30 years with his advertising. If you are wondering, it is weird, but it just is what it is, isn't it? It's what they do.
People love it.
People love it.
Yeah.
And if you're from Victoria, Australia, you know, basically.
Do you reckon Victorians...
Under 30 years old doesn't know though.
Victorians love it.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Victoria is a little unusual? A little kinky maybe?
I don't know about that. It's a varying wide variety of people in Victoria, so there might be a bit of that.
The people of Victoria love the pink tutu, don't they?
They do, yeah. Especially 30 plus, 30 years old and over, love it because their childhood memories, and even older folks remember the ads and enjoy the memory or the nostalgia.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, that's right. It's part of. It's like Victorian Vegemite is the pink tutu.
It is a little bit. There's a history there for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that's what it is, Yuan. Just in case you're wondering.
Yeah. So now what we've got here is saxifraga. Now, we had a Frenchman here before, and he called them sexy frogs because he couldn't say saxifraga properly.
Yeah. He was saying saxifraga, but it sounds like sexy frog.
Oh, right.
That's how they say it in French.
Yeah, that's right. When they say saxifraga, they say sexy frog.
Yeah.
A sexy frog.
So it became sexy frog.
Yeah, he said, I want 6 of them sexy frogs.
That's right. That's right.
I thought he was acting up a bit, and I beat him with his baguette.
You chased him out of here with his baguettes. That's
I chased him out with his baguette. I thought he was being a bit lurid. Because he couldn't say saxifraga properly. He said sexy frog.
That's it. All right. So we're looking at the sexy frogs right now, actually. You want to tell us a bit about them,
Okay,
Chris?
so what it is, this is a wonderful lush green ground cover that forms a beautiful mound in your cottage garden, in your pot. You can grow it on your patio, grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden, grow it as a border, and it comes in all. Let's get all the colours up here and let's enjoy the whole lot together. These the French love them. They call them sexy frogs, but we call them saxifragas here in Victoria. And anyway, what's magic is when you see all the colours together. Let's have a look. So what we've got is this is your multicoloured sexy frog. Look at that there. Your multicoloured. And this is your red sexy frog. We can see a red one there. And this is your pink sexy frog. This looks a bit like a red sexy frog.
Very beautiful colours indeed.
And then you've got your beautiful white sexy frog. Look at that there. Now, and you could grow these aboard. You could plant alternating colours and have a mixture. Like imagine planting your white. Imagine planting your white one. Imagine planting this as an alternating border. Look at this. Look at that.
Beautiful colours indeed.
Look at that. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
How long do they flower for?
They flower for months and months and months. A lot of things that flower in winter, just because the weather's cold, they seem to flower for ages.
That's awesome.
Anyway, you'd expect to pay $12 or $13 or $14 for these sexy frogs.
Yeah.
But we've got sexy frogs in all those colours at $7.99. So $7.99. Come down here and say, give me a sexy frog.
Give me some of those sexy frogs. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, sexy froggers.
We love a sexy frog. Shauna Smith says, if you can put a smile on someone's face, keep going.
Okay, no worries.
And Miriam asks, hi, what do you recommend near fencing for privacy?
Near fencing for privacy?
Yeah.
What would be my favourite? Look, I think we've got a... I did a hedge the other day, a video of a hedge the other day, and it was what we call the green screen hedge. Now it's a fine, dense one, no bugs eat it, it doesn't grow too big, it's a beautiful hedge, and I would say that in Melbourne or Victoria, that would be one of the best hedges. It'll take a bit of frost, a bit of heat, a bit of drought, a bit of poor soil, likes a bit of water and fertiliser, makes a beautiful thick screen.
Yeah.
At any rate, and it is, that would be what I would use, is a lily-pilly green screen. Check that out.
Green screen lily-pilly. Check it out.
Yeah, you could check it out on the website. When's the video? Have you seen the video for that?
I haven't, I think it's in the making still.
Yeah.
But it will come out probably next week. Mary Yam, it's green screen lily-pilly.
Yeah.
Check it out. You can shop online now at hellohelloplants.com.au and purchase them online, or come in store to check them out first at our Camfield nursery. All right, cool. We'll continue on with the sale. Thanks for joining us, guys. Make sure to like this live, share this live, and we really appreciate having you here and enjoying the shenanigans.
Now, how are we going for time?
We've got about 30 minutes before the auction starts, the action for the auction. Why is that? We're nearly at the end of the sale.
The action for the auction, or the auction for the action?
The auction for the action starts in 30 minutes, under 30 minutes.
I think people have been watching this and they probably don't know how to buy this stuff. They're thinking, wow, this deal's unbelievable. I want 6 sexy frogs, but how do I get them?
Yeah, for those of you who want a sexy frog, simply head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and you can literally search for them here, or even better, go to our live sale page, which is this big yellow live sale button up the top. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we'll hopefully get the cameras on them there at some stage. Yep, beautiful. Click on that live sales tab and you'll be taken straight to the page where Chris has been talking about these items. We do have a live auction on at the moment where you can bid now, 30 minutes to go before the auction action happens, or action auction happens. But if you scroll past the auction, you'll see the items Chris has covered here today, and you'll find your saxifragas, your roses, your borders, grasses, fruit trees, everything's here. So you can shop online right now, spend over $299, get free delivery to most parts of Victoria and a free weeping cherry when you spend over $299. There you go, saxifraga there, or sexy frog. Take your pick, shop now. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got 78 items. You can put a whole garden project together on the cheap and get free delivery over most of Victoria when you spend $299. But when you spend $299, we bonus you with a free weeping cherry. That's right, a $99 free weeping cherry for free. So
yeah, get your free weeping cherry when you spend over $299, or you get free, as well as free delivery, sorry.
So what it is, you've got all sorts of amazing deals that we put up today.
Yeah.
You can take advantage of these amazing deals, take advantage of the free delivery, and take advantage of the free weeping cherry.
Yeah.
I feel like they're taking advantage.
Well, that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
It's there for taking advantage.
Yeah.
Miriam says, we'll come in, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Miriam.
Yeah, green screen lily pillow. I think that'll be a good choice.
Yeah.
The other thing we should probably mention is we got a free. This is pretty exciting. If you spend over $100 in store or online, today is the last day.
Yeah,
you get this
today
Ripper lemon, free lemon.
This has been really popular. It's a $30 lemon, and we do it for free when you spend over $100, and it's going to be till midnight tonight online. Midnight tonight, you can get out there at say at 11:59, spend $100 and get one of these for free, and then say it was 12:01, you'll suddenly, what you'll get is a beautiful chef's choice rosemary. Now you can grow it in a pot, and it's the most fragrant, the most flavoursome, the best rosemary you've ever come across in your entire
chef's choice
existence.
Yep, that starts this weekend only, and you get a free chef's choice when you shop online or in store and you spend over $100.
Yeah.
Free chef's choice, or this free lemon today is the last day. And that lemon is a beauty. Shells says looking good, Chris.
Thank you.
Yep, lovely. All right.
Okay, so here we are.
Yep,
now what we've got is your Scalanthus biforest lime lava. Look at the, now we've got these lime lavas are actually in the auction today. So and it's interesting that I see children come in and you see them pat them. They come in, they pat them like this. They sort of talk to you. But anyway, these are great for doing a Zen garden. We sometimes call them Zen moss or lime lava, and they're part of the auction. We've got a monster one there, and a medium one, and a small one there. The 10-inch pot. So your 10-inch pot lime lava is just $39.99, and you could be patting your own lime lava in no time.
Give it a pat, plant it in the ground. Feels beautiful, doesn't it? Feels like a sort of a soft fur or something.
Yeah, with just a tiny little sort of prickle in it, just enough to
to just give you that sensation, tactile sensation.
Yeah.
All right.
Chalk sticks. Now, the last garden design I did this morning, the lady loved chalk sticks, so we put some chalk sticks in there, and they give off the most beautiful sort of iridescent blue. They're absolutely fabulous. Look at that. Now, a lot of places they're charging $12 and $14 for a chalk stick. We've got chalk sticks right now for $6.99. So $6.99. Look at the size. Look at the quality. $6.99. You cannot go wrong. $6.99 chalk sticks right now.
Check them out on Tutu Many Plants live sale events. Head over to hellohelloplants.com.au right now. Limited quantities do apply for these products.
Now, here's a gorgeous little thyme. Now, this is an edible thyme. You can put it on your pizza, but look, it's multicolored, and later on, in another month or two, it'll have beautiful mauvey pink flowers. So beautiful mauvey pink flowers, green and yellow foliage. Yes, you can eat the whole thing. Yeah, but don't eat the pot.
Okay.
Don't eat the pot. Just eat the thyme. But you can eat the flowers, eat the leaves, eat what you like. But anyway, this beautiful Dune Valley Thyme is just $12.99. So $12.99 for Dune Valley Thyme. Now you can grow a little thyme lawn, you can put it around your pavers, you can cover whatever you like with it. Wonderful thyme, and that lovely multicolored effect is fabulous.
And they have a beautiful flower as well, don't they? They have a beautiful pink flower.
Yeah, beautiful sort of Moby pink flower. Now what you've got here is your evergreen alder. Now this is the most amazing tree. It's a cousin of the silver birch, and when they first came out, I remember my dad and his mates, his other mate nurseryman, they clubbed together and they started growing these, and they did an advertising campaign, and they called them evergreen silver birch, and they sold like crazy.
Oh, really?
And people planted them in their garden, and they couldn't believe it. You'd plant one like this, and within a year it could be 5 meters tall, beautiful big bushy thing covered in beautiful evergreen foliage, and people planted screens and avenues, and they were super duper popular. So if you've got a country property or nice big property, plenty of room, and you want an instant screen, you want to grow a 5 meter tree in one year with grass and weed, no grass or weed around the base, plenty of water, a little bit of fertilizer, not plenty of fertilizer, but a little bit of fertilizer, plenty of water, never runs out of water, 5 meters in a year, no worries.
So there you are. Was that Grandpa?
Yeah, Grandpa, yeah.
What did you do? Advertise them as silver birch?
Evergreen silver birch, because they're the cousin of the birch, and they look just like a birch, except they don't have the white trunk.
Yeah.
But they've got birch-like foliage, and they're related to a birch the same way as monkeys are related to gorillas. They're kind of like they're cousins. And so
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So evergreen now 5 meters in a year with grass and weed control. Plenty of water, 5 meters in a year, unbelievable. Windy spot, poor soil, clay soil, and they're just $19.99. So $19.99.
Are they good for hedging or?
Yeah, you can bleach them. You can toperize them. They're very, very
versatile. That's interesting.
Versatile, and I would kind of almost call them plastic. You do what you like with them. Now here we've got the Glauca pencil pine. Now the Glauca pencil pine. Hey, could you go? We've got around the corner there. We've got the most beautiful ones you've ever seen. Could you get me a big, sexy one of these? Thanks. And let's do the next thing while he's getting that.
Yeah, we've got time. 22 minutes till the auction.
Okay, tell people how they could buy this stuff and about the free delivery and the free lemon tree. If you spend until midnight tonight, if you spend over $100, we're chucking in a $30 lemon tree.
Yeah, it's the end of the lemon deal ends today, so spend over $100 to get a free lemon. It's a really beautiful lemon. They're nearly all gone, so you do need to act fast. And then from tomorrow we'll have the chef's choice. But we do have a live auction happening in the background with 21 minutes to go. The current bid is at $351.60. It has slowed down a bit. With a few people really going for it, but I imagine in the next 20 minutes it might hike up a bit because there's quite a few dedicated bidders in that room that really want that Zen Garden Package valued at $800. Looks like they're going to get it for under half price at this point.
Yeah.
If you do want to join in the live auction, you can head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. You'll see a big live auction button which you can click on.
Oh no, the big ones.
And
16.
You can click on the live auction button and go straight to the action, which is happening right now. And you can take you can do a minimum bid of 10 cents or a maximum bid of $10. I can see there's a 50-cent bid in there. Some people are doing $10. Anne Smith, if she's watching the live, I don't know if she is, but she's the current highest bidder at the moment. $351.60.
Right, now here we've got a Layton's Green Cypress. Now Layton's Green Cypress are the fastest conifer hedge and the fastest conifer screen on the market. You could plant something like this and in 2 years have it up 3 meters, nice and big and bushy. You could cut it into a square neat hedge or have it as a natural sort of bushy kind of a hedge. And your Layton's Green conifer is just $16.99. So $16.99 gets you a Layton's Green Cypress. So Layton's Green Cypress, $16.99. And these are big. Like I reckon they're just on a meter tall. A meter tall for $16.99 is fabulous. So meter tall, $16.99.
All right,
now,
check it out. Yep.
Have a look at this beautiful Glauca pencil pine. Now your Glauca pencil pine has a beautiful narrow shape. It has a slight bit of blue in the foliage, beautiful dense foliage. And I reckon if you were to plant one like this is an 8-inch pot Glauca pencil pine, you would grow, in 18 months it would grow as big as this one here. So this one here is Glauca pencil pine is $24.99. So $24.99. You could screen out the neighbours. You could plant an avenue. Often I get old people coming in and they're people building flats or something out the back and they want to block them off. And I sort of think, well, I don't want to sell them a bushy lily pilly or ficus because it's going to grow bushy and they'll have to climb or they'll have to hire people to go up and trim it.
Yeah.
The beauty of this is this will grow 7 or 8 or 9 meters tall, block out that 2-story or 3-story building next door, and you'll never have to go up and trim it because it's skinny. So it's skinny. You won't have to trim it. So it's very, very practical for people who don't want to climb or cut a tall hedge or anything like that. It's a kind of a low maintenance alternative, and if you bought one like this you can have it this big within 18 months because it's a fast growing, easy to grow plant, and these are just $24.99 for 8-inch pot Glauca pencil pines.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful indeed. Add some shape, add some sort of design to your garden with those on our Tutu Mini Plants Lifestyle events.
Now, if you were to block out the neighbours and you want to do it in a flash, consider Ficus Flash. And Ficus Flash is the one that blocks out the neighbours in a flash. So it's lush, it's green, it's tough, it's fast, it's easy to grow. It's Ficus Flash. It has beautiful lush green foliage. Look at that beautiful foliage there. Look at that fabulous lush green foliage. So, and I remember when we had droughts a few years back, this was where other things went brown and sort of shriveled up and stuff like that. Your Ficus Flash kept on looking good right through the drought. So Ficus Flash, really tough, easy to grow, and just $99.99. And look at this, I'm 1.8 meters tall. It's nearly as tall as me for $99.99. So $99.99 gets you a 12-inch pot Ficus Flash.
All right, hello plants, Tutu Mini live sale. You can shop these plants right now over at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now, Miles' choice is the neat, compact, beautiful foliage. It's your pretty bay tree. It's much prettier than a normal bay tree. It grows in a lovely conical shape, hardy, fast, evergreen, easy to grow, produces edible. You'll never have to buy packets of dried bay leaves again because you produce your own bay leaves straight off it. So your Miles Choice Bay Tree, beautiful big 13-inch pot, $129.99, and then a luscious big 16-inch pot. So Miles Choice, beautiful bay tree, lovely foliage. Have a look at the foliage, look at the quality, beautiful. Now that lovely big one like this, you'd expect to pay up to $300 for something like this, but this 16-inch Miles Choice is $199.99. So $199, and then your 13 inches $129.99. So $129 and $199.99.
All right, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Checking out the hottest items here on the show. They make a good hedge, don't they? The Miles Davis. Is it what is it? Not Miles Davis.
Yeah,
Miles
they make
Choice.
a beautiful hedge, but they also make a beautiful avenue because they grow in a lovely conical shape. So you don't have to hedge them, or even a specimen, and they're very, very hardy. Wind, heat, drought, whatever. They're as tough as old boots.
Okay.
Now
Cool.
you've probably been wondering if you would ever see the pearly gates. Well, you can, and here they are. This is the pearly gates. What you've got here is the Osmanthus pearly gates. Now look at this gorgeous one. Now the smell is heavenly. Watch this. I'll experiment on the gorilla and just see how this affects the gorilla. That beautiful fragrance. Notice he smells with his mouth. So here we are.
That's how they smell in the
Now
wild.
look at the reaction there. Look at the reaction. I think she loves it. That's a girl gorilla, and she loves her perfume. Now have a look at this beautiful white blossom here. This is Osmanthus pearly gates. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, this is a beautiful big plant. You'd expect to pay $50 for that, but we've got them here in flower this weekend. I'd come down and get one this weekend, and if you bought a couple of these, you'd be able to get yourself a free Chef's Choice. Or if you went online tonight, you can get a free lemon tree. Buy a couple of these. Now, this is Osmanthus pearly gates, and they are just, I can't believe this, $22.99. Anywhere else for something this size in a pearly gates and Osmanthus pearly gates, you'd be paying $50, but they're $22.99. $22.99, unbelievable.
Day. Yeah, and they're in flower right now. And when do they flower till, those ones?
They're going to flower for another month or so, and they've been flowering for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, Robin says slow growing, just a beautiful shrub, worth it.
Yeah, that's right. A fabulous shrub to have. Osmanthus pearly gates.
Fragrant, beautiful plant. Bay tree can be topiary too.
Yeah, so you can see the pearly
Thanks,
gates.
Robin.
Now look at this. Here we've got. Now what it is, we import these from northern New South Wales, where things grow like crazy up there in the heat and the rain. At any rate, this is I'm 1.8. This would be 2 meters tall. It's a Photinia red robin. So if you want to block out those ugly neighbours, if they've been dumping old car bodies next door, put in a Photinia red robin hedge and plant these 1.8 metre or 1.2 metre Photinia red robins.
Yeah.
And what's amazing is the price. Check out this price. Photinia red robin, $69.99, 2 metres tall, possibly the best evergreen value at hello. 2 metre tall Photinia red robin. Photinia red robin has the bright red new growth a couple of times a year. Beautiful hedge, beautiful screen. Block out those ugly neighbours at $69.99. You can afford to mass plant them at $69.99.
Yeah, get yourself a beautiful red border here at the Tutu Mini Plants live sale event.
Now if you've got a country property and you want to cheaply give it that classic Aussie country property look, there's nothing like a Lombardy poplar. Your Lombardy poplars have beautiful golden autumn colour. They grow in a lovely tall column. They're fast, they're easy to grow, plenty of water, a bit of fertiliser, get rid of the grass and weeds around the base, and you can have this up as a beautiful 5 or 6 metre tree in just 2 years. And your Lombardy poplar is just $49.99, and look at that, it's over 2 metres tall for $49.99. A great start to getting your country property looking fantastic.
Alright, Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, now look at this beautiful big, now your Smaragd conifer is your conifer that maintains a beautiful conical shape. You don't have to trim it. It gives your garden that formal look. And the other thing is a lot of conifers grow real big real quick. This doesn't grow real big, it doesn't grow real quick. And so you can have a nice medium-sized conifer for ages, and advanced ones of these can be quite expensive and hard to get. This one here, normally $229.99. We've got them this size here for $129.99. So $129.99. Smaragd conifer, beautiful conical conifer. Grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden, grow it in an avenue, grow it in a row. Give your garden that formal look, not too big, not too fast, and keeps its shape naturally. Smaragd conifer, beautiful big 16-inch pot. Probably best value of smaragds in Melbourne, $129.99.
Yep, check them out as part of this Tutu Mini Plants live sale event. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like this live, share it, hit subscribe if you haven't done all that social goodness yet already.
Now here we've got the Thea plicata. Now what's interesting, this makes a beautiful cypress style hedge or plant, but it's not a cypress tree. And the advantage of not being a cypress tree, it doesn't get cypress diseases. There's a thing called canker, and a lot of cypresses get it's a windborne disease, and it gets in, and in some areas they're actually killing the cypresses. But you can grow a beautiful cypress style hedge, and it has a lovely fragrance to it, beautiful hedge. And what's incredible is the price. These are just $6.99 in a 6-inch pot. And look at the size and quality of that. Look at that, it's absolutely fabulous. $6.99, look at that, $6.99. Thea plicata, beautiful. Now here it is, viburnum dense fence in a 10-inch pot for $49.99. Now your viburnum is great. A lot of people come in these days and they've got south-facing houses, they've got south-facing fences, and they want to grow a green screen. And a lot of things like ficuses and lily pillies don't do good in a shady south-facing situation. Or perhaps they've got big trees and they want to grow a nice green hedge under the big trees, give them a bit of privacy on the front fence. If you've got big trees and shade, you've got a south-facing fence or a south-facing house, and you want a lush green hedge, medium size, say between 90 centimetres and 2 metres in height, you're going to find your dense fence is absolutely fabulous. It's a viburnum dense fence, and your viburnum dense fence is just $49.99. So $49.99 gets you a beautiful 2 foot tall, bushy, viburnum dense fence, and it's nice and dense. You'll find it's a little bit hardier than your average viburnum. So viburnum dense fence, $49.99. Now that brings us to the end of our specials.
Yeah, that concludes the items for today. We've still got 9 minutes to go before the auction opens up to the highest bidder.
I think we need to tell people a few things. We need to tell them, first of all, say for instance, say you're watching this and you've got a bit of a problem with your garden. You've got a wet spot, you don't know what to grow. You've got a shady spot. You need a big hedge. You need to block out that block of flats next door. You've got questions and you need answers. How would you answer those questions, Emlyn?
Yeah, so head over to... Wait, hang on a second. We're answering questions?
No, on Monday.
Oh, on Monday, yes. So, sorry, you caught me off guard. So if you head over to... we do a live Q&A with Chris, who has 6 years of horticultural expertise. He's standing right in front of you right now on the camera. He'll answer your gardening questions, or maybe you need some planting advice, or you have a question, you're not sure of what to plant where. Chris will answer it live at 12 p.m. this coming Monday, and we do it every Monday at 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. You can join us we're on all the platforms. Just come on over, whatever platform you prefer, and Chris will be live wherever you follow us.
That's right, yeah. So if you've got questions, and lots of people have got gardening questions, what do I grow here? What do I grow there? How do I get more flowers in my garden? How do I get more colour? How do I get my English box to grow properly? No matter what the question, join me live Monday, 12 o'clock, and I'll answer your questions.
Yeah, just no plant euphemisms.
Right.
You won't answer those.
Right, that's right.
The big lemon tree.
Like, have you got a big lemon tree?
But what if I have too many questions on my garden? Can I book some on some?
Yes. That's a good point.
One of the gorgeous ladies in the audience there said, what if she's got too many questions?
Yeah.
What if she's got too many questions? You can book a free garden design.
Yeah, I think you got to sit down. You can have a one-to-one consultation with Chris and get a free garden design with him on your actual plan out your space.
We've got an amazing package, and what the package is that you pay $299, and what happens is you get $300 worth of plants. We chuck in a free $100 weeping cherry, so it's $400 worth of value, and then on top of that I give you a 45-minute garden design, which is another lot of value there. I don't know what that's worth. And then you get a 45-minute garden design. We work out your garden design, and then you get free delivery. It is the best nursery package, garden design nursery package in the universe. No other nursery in the entire universe offers a free weeping cherry, a free garden design, $300 worth of plants, and a cherry, all for $300.
That's right.
Yeah, and free delivery, of course.
And free delivery as well. Lots of fantastic freebies going on, of course. Our free lemon deal ends today as well. So 5 p.m. in store, no more free lemons. And then online, if you shop online up till midnight tonight, you'll be able to score a free $30 lemon with your purchase over $100.
But tomorrow we're going to be giving away, when you spend over $100, we're going to be giving away a Chef's Choice rosemary.
That's right. This weekend, if you spend over $100 in store or online, you get a free Chef's Choice rosemary. So there's that addition as well. We've got 6 minutes till the auction begins.
So let's talk about.
Yeah, tell us about the auction.
Okay, so let's talk about the auction. So what it is, let's have a look over here. Let's refocus those cameras.
Yeah, let's get them refocused.
So what we've got here is your Zen Garden Package, and what I've got is a beautiful big Senkaki Maple. And this Senkaki Maple, it's about 8 or 9 foot tall. It's an advanced Senkaki Maple. These retail in the store for $599. And so at any rate, And what the Senkaki maple would be the main maple that I use in my garden designs. And the reason being is that it gives you a year-round colour. A lot of people these days, they like to put a light underneath their maple tree or underneath their feature tree in the front yard. So you put a light underneath this, and imagine walking in on a cold, frosty winter's night, walking into your house, and you've got these amazing red stems lit up with the light.
Yeah.
And then in springtime, you'll have this pale, lemony green foliage all through the red stems.
Yeah, it's got beautiful
and
colour.
they'd become luminous with the light coming up through it. And then as you go through summer and get into late summer, early autumn, you start to get hints of gold and pink. And then once you get right into autumn, you get reds and golds and pinks and red stems. They're absolutely amazing. And imagine your light illuminating that and broadcasting all through the garden.
That's right. I've seen some people put little spotlights under them, have them as a feature at the front of their house because they look unreal.
Yeah.
Like at night time, it's like a bright red sculptural thing.
Yeah. It gives more year-round colour than any other maple. Then imagine this. Imagine you want a Zen look, and then what you do is you put these beautiful Zen moss around. Look at that. And what I've done is I've done
Let's
three
look at
different
that Zen moss,
sizes
yeah.
of Zen moss, a few pebbles, a couple of rocks, and you'll have the most gorgeous plant. Now, how could a person? How could it? Now, say you've watched this and you're sold on this, right?
You want to bid on
Now,
it?
what's going to happen is we're about to start the auction.
Yeah.
Just a couple of minutes from now, we're about to start the auction. How could a person win this? Say you're looking at this and you're thinking, there's $800 worth of value. I want this in my garden and I want it on the cheap. How the hell are you going to get it?
Yep. So head over to hellohelloplants.com.au right now. And when you go to the hellohelloplants.com.au website, you'll see a live auction bid now button. Nice big large button. Just click on that there and you'll be taken directly to this live auction happening right now. You've got 3 minutes to go. The current bid is $364.50 for this
Who's
Zen
the
Garden
winner
Package.
so far?
Mark's come in with the dollar bid to outbid Ann Smith, who just did a $10 bid. There is a question here from Sean, who I think is also a bidder on YouTube, saying, "Hi guys, with the Zen Moss, how wide does it spread?"
It'll spread out more than 1 metre wide, but you can also trim it. You can trim it. It's got kind of like a skirt. You can cut round it. No worries.
Cool. You can print it back in. And then Sean just says, how long does it take to get to full mature size?
Really, 6 months. Like basically, it grows really well in the summer.
Okay.
And if you plant it now, and it likes beautiful. Your Zen moss wants beautiful, loose, well-drained ground.
Yeah.
It loves a bit of devotion fertilizer and plenty of water. Like so, nice loose ground, plenty of water. And to understand Zen moss, if you understand where it comes from, now believe it or not, this is Australian native. And most people, because it's got moss in the name, they think it has to grow in the shade. No, this grows up on top of Mount Buller, and in winter time it's buried under the snow, and then when the snow melts, it grows in the cracks in the rocks, and the water, the melted snow runs through underneath it, so it has plenty of water. And I've worked as a builder's labourer years ago up on top of Mount Buller, and it's the hottest place I've ever worked. It's so hot up there in summer.
Really?
So it loves sun. We grow these in Shepparton, and these love sun. They love heat. I was a brickies labourer up there, and it was hot as anything. Really hot up there. So these love the sun, they love the heat, and they live in the cracks, and they have the water runs down through the cracks, and they grow into beautiful, luscious green mounds.
That's amazing. It's like the perfect sort of environment for it up there.
Yeah, and so what you need to do, you can't just poke them into a bit of ugly old clay. You grow them in a pot, grow them in the garden, and you have beautiful loose potting mix underneath them that drains beautifully. They love a bit of devotion fertilizer. That's your slow release fertilizer, a bit of devotion.
Don't put them in shade too, yeah?
Yeah, don't keep them out of the shade. Don't bring them indoors. Have them out in the sun. And once you understand how they grow on the top of, say, Mount Buller or Mount Borbor, they're right up the top. They're above the snow line, and they love hot sun, water, fertilizer, and nice, loose, well-drained soil.
So Gerg says, what state is this happening in?
It's happening in a sort of a euphoric state.
No, it's I think he means what state in Australia.
Oh, I thought he meant what state of mind.
Maybe Victoria, or it could be Australia. It could be someone asking from another country.
Yeah.
Australia?
Yeah, we're in Australia.
Victoria. All right, so 20 seconds to go. Get your bids in now, and then the hammer's going to start going.
Tell them how. Look, there's people every week. There's
364.50.
somebody who really wants it, who misses out. How would you stop yourself from missing out right now? Because our computer's a little bit slow and a little bit jumpy. How do you win this thing? Though you're looking at it, it's under half price. How the heck are you going to explain the winning strategy?
To be honest, it's a bit just the way with our website so slow. It becomes a little bit like a lottery because we refresh. Chris strikes the gavel. Unfortunately, the people who are in the room don't know, if they're not watching the live, how it's all happening in the back end. But what my recommendation would be, and there's no real, we haven't really figured out the way to do it, but my best recommendation is just put your maximum bid that you want to get it up to and that you're happy with, and settle with that and go for it as a bit of a lottery, because you can bid from as little as 10 cents up to $10.
And you can machine gun your bids.
Yeah, look, if it was me, okay, and this is just take it with a grain of salt, I would say, okay, cool, I'll pay $410 for it, and I'll just put my bids all in now to get it to $410, which will be like 4 $10 bids. I'll do it right now, just press it 4 times, refresh, $10, get it in, $40 up. You might put a few people into apathy and they'll be like, I don't want to bid over $400. And that's one way I would play it. Otherwise, you can play it sneakily, do a 10-cent bid here and there, as we've seen in the past, but it's not always the greatest result, and we can't guarantee you'll win with a 10-cent bid either. It's a bit of a tricky one with the delay.
I reckon, you know what I reckon? I reckon there's $800 worth of value there. If you were deadly serious, if you suddenly put in $450 worth of bids,
oh yeah, right? They'll probably knock everyone out. And it'd be yours.
You'd knock everybody out, and you'd still.
Well, 450 on top of that 3.
No. No. What I mean is take it up to $450, knock out the competition, and you're still saving $350 and getting a free delivery.
Yeah, see, this is the thing that happens, that the countdown timer has ended, the bids are still coming in, but you can still bid now, and unfortunately the people in the room, if they're not watching the live, they won't know. We have told our auctioneer to put some graphics here or just show that the auction's still happening, but if you jumped on the web page now, you'd think the auction's over. All right, so we're currently at $378.80. If you are watching us, you have an advantage.
Can you go to the room and have a look?
Keep chucking in your bids. Okay, so just because Mark's the highest bidder doesn't mean he's won just yet. We're still taking bids. Chris is ready to do the gavel. Len says Sajina, Asa Palmatum Senkaki. Yeah, it's a Nishiki.
Yeah, but it's not Sajina. It is Scleranthus by Floris.
Yes, Scleranthus by Floris and Asa Senkaki are your two in the Zen Garden Package, and it's a beautiful Senkaki. It's a Nishiki quality Senkaki. All right, Chris, I think we're just going to go for it.
And you could drive all over Melbourne today, and you couldn't find bigger, better Irish moss than what we've got here, or not Irish moss, Zen moss than what we've got here.
Moss, that's right.
Look at the size, look at the quality. Give them, before we put the hammer out, let's give them one last look at the package.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we are trying to encourage the room to continue bidding, but they've stopped bidding because it looks like the auction is over to them. We had about 30 people in the room, so not a massive amount of people in there. If you are watching us on the live, we'll take your bid if you want to go above this $378.80 for an $800 package. We'll just let you in on the little scope right now. You just have to pop in 10 cents and you'll win above Mark.
That's right.
Poor Mark, unless Mark's watching, and then Mark's got the upper hand.
So Mark, whack in $10 and you'll probably get it home.
We don't even know who's watching from the auction room. That's the thing. And
so here it is, $378.80.
Yeah.
So $378.80. What's happened to the screen?
We'll bring it back. Oh, okay, it did go up. Okay, so someone
$379.80 going once.
$379, Chris.
$379.80.
Yeah, we're still taking bids. Live auction bid now, that's right.
Yeah, this is when the action starts. The real action
action's meant to start now.
Yeah.
Our auctioneer programmer in the background is
so
trying to make it...
$379.80 going twice.
It might go to Andy because... Oh, no, there we go. It did go up.
$394.80 going once.
All right, fantastic. All right, the action's on.
$394.80 going twice.
Oh, it's gone up.
$395.80 going once.
Yeah, Mark really wants it. Don't know if Mark or Andy are watching.
$395.80 going twice.
You can still bid. You can still bid if you want to get this $800
Keep bidding,
package.
keep bidding.
Oh, wait,
$400. Who's that?
Mark's gone again. 400.
$400.80 going once.
No
It's
idea
a
if-
bloody cheap deal for $400.80.
$400.90. It's gone up another 10 cents.
$400.90 going once.
This is where the action. Oh, 407.
407 going
Rob's
once.
gone in for a bid. Andy's gone for a bid. I don't know how they know
407.
it's still going, but
$407.10 going once.
$407.10.
$407.10 going twice. It looks like
That's
somebody's gonna-
$407.20.
$407.20 going once.
Mark really wants this $800 package.
$407. How many people in the room?
There's 30 people last time we checked. I'll just see if there's any more. Hang on. Do we know? We don't know. 30 people. And we don't know if they're watching the live, Chris. So
$409.50 going once.
$409.50. Mark really wants it.
$409.50 going twice.
No, you can't go that fast, Chris. $414.50.
$414.50 going once.
Yeah, Mark really wants it.
Look, the gorilla's getting excited. Check out the gorilla here. Look at
400. Go. You got to go twice on that, Chris.
$414.50 going twice. Look at the gorilla in the background there. That's a girl.
$416.
$416.50 going once.
Mark and Andy neck and neck.
Mark and Andy neck and neck.
I wish
Come
they could
on,
see
Mark.
the
Come on,
live.
Andy.
417. So Rob's come back.
$417.60 going once.
Rob's back in the auction.
$417.60 going
No,
twice.
it's frozen. It's frozen actually. Oh, hang on. Gorilla's gonna deflate. Hang on, we'll get that going. Let's get Gorilla back going. Poor Gorilla. There's too much excitement going on.
Yeah.
There you go, Gorilla. Gorilla's beeping away as well. All right, sorry guys. We'll come back to the auction. All right, so $417.60.
$417.60 going twice.
Might have gone up though because there was a bit of time. $418.80 with
$418.80 going once. Come on,
right,
Mark.
Let's go. Mark might have
Come
it.
$418.80 going twice.
Yeah, looks like. Yeah, $418.80.
$418.80. That looks like, who's that, Mark?
That's Mark. Yeah, looks like
Mark's
that's
been
it.
right in
Is
there all the
that
time.
Okay. $419.80 with Andy.
$419.80 going once.
Okay. $419.80.
$419.80 going twice.
$419.90.
$419.90 going once. $419.90 going twice.
$420.90.
$420.90 going once.
Whoa, that
$420.90 going twice.
$420.90.
$420.90.
$421.90.
$421.90 going once. $421.90. $421.90 going twice. Is that Mark there?
Yeah, I don't know how they know that the auction's
Mark's
still
a
going
stayer, isn't he? So
unless they're watching the live, that's the only thing that could be carrying them on still. $422.90.
$422.90 going once. $422.90
going twice, Chris.
$422.90 going twice.
And oh wow,
$427.90 going once.
Yep. Let's go again on this. Sorry, it's very slow. $427.90. Mark's the highest bidder. Mark's going for it at $427.90 going twice, Chris.
$427.90
Any
going
other
twice.
bidders? Keep it going. Oh, it's jumped up to 200 people watching it, but I don't know how they know. I don't know how they know that this auction's still going. It just says bid now.
Yeah.
Live auction. $427.90.
$427.90. How many times?
Twice?
I've forgotten. I've lost count.
I think that's twice. Go.
$427.90 going twice.
$427.90. Do we have any higher bidders? Alright, so someone's jumped in with a $10 bid. Andy? Oh no.
$438.
That's jumped up. $438.90 with Andy and Amy. Andy, Amy.
$438.90 going once.
Alright. Zen Garden Package, guys.
Zen Garden Package. Give
Japanese
a good look
Zen
at what
Garden Package. No, don't do that while we're in the middle.
Give a good look at what they're buying.
So I think they know what they're going for, Chris. $439.90. Mark, you're back.
$439.90 going once.
$439.90 for Mark. Live auction. All right, here we go. $439.90. Going twice, Chris.
$439.90. This looks like $444.90 going once.
This is for Mark. Mark's back in front.
$444.90 going twice.
Mark's got this. $449.90.
So Mark is very serious.
$444.90. $445.90 with Andy.
$445.90 going once.
All right, Andy, back with the dollar.
$445.90
Hang
going
on.
twice.
No, can't go twice. This hasn't gone. It's so slow. There's extra people going in the room too. All right, we're going up. We've jumped up, but I can't refresh. What are we at? $450.90.
So $450.90 going once.
Refresh very slow. You're gonna have to refresh because mine isn't.
I'll hammer slowly.
$450.90. $451.90.
$451.90 going once.
All right, 258 people now.
200. Wow.
How do they know to bid though? We don't know. They're just bidding for, or they're watching the live, which I doubt.
So show them what they look. Show these new people what they're getting.
Don't show them. $451.90. $457.
An advanced $600 Senkaki
No, don't talk
Maple
about
and
it, Chris. You just got to keep bidding. You can't do
$457.90 going once.
Yep, $457.90 going once for Amy. All right, Amy, you're gonna win if this website lets us update quick enough. $457.90. No, I can't. Here we go. For a second. $458.90. You got to start again.
$458.90 going once. Who's that?
Mark.
Who's it? Mark.
$458.90 for Mark. Going twice, Chris.
$458.90 going twice.
And here we go in the third one. Yep,
$458.90. Knock it down to Mark. There's no refreshes.
No, $459 for Amy.
$459. Amy's in front. $459 going once.
$459 for Amy.
How many people in the room?
We can't announce any winners. $460.
$460 going once.
250 people in there, Chris.
250. Wow.
$460.
$460 to going to Mark twice.
Mark really wants this.
$460.
Wait on the refresh. Wait on the refresh for the third strike. It could be in on this refresh here. If it's still $461. Mark.
$461 going once.
All right, $461 to Mark. Just wait for the refresh, Chris. All right, so looks like a second one down. Any other bidders? Amy, you want to come back?
$461 going twice. It looks like.
You can hammer on twice. With the third strike, you're gonna have to wait now because the refresh. 10. Damn it.
Oh, so we're stuck in there with 10 cents. There's 300 people in the auction room.
Bid
461
now.
and 10 cents. 462, 10 cents going once. 462, 10 cents going twice.
Mark and Amy.
Who's that? Amy, is it?
Yeah, you can't strike it because it's not refreshed. Hang on, I have to refresh again. It's too slow.
Is it because?
Do we just strike it down, end it, and then see who wins?
Oh,
that could be 3 times. Yeah, 462.
462.
Yep. Strike it out.
462, 10 going 3 times. Bang!
Bang! We can't announce the winner. Hang on. We can't announce the winner because it's like a lottery. We're gonna wait. We'll see. It could be Mark. It could be Mark. It looks like Mark, but we don't know because someone could have snuck a 10-cent bid in between the refresh. So let's see. We're waiting. Just wait, guys. It looks like Mark. Auction's ended.
It says 460.
That's Mark. Yeah, there you go. Is this Mark? Yes. Yeah. All right, congratulations, Mark. Don't know if you're watching.
462.5.
You hung in there, Mark. Good on you. 462.20 for the Zen Garden Package.
Hey, have we done the sexy frog yet?
No, I don't know. I need to check with Jennifer. She was editing it.
No.
We filmed it because I couldn't find you.
Can you film it with me?
Yeah, sure. Talk to Jennifer.
Have you got the script?
Yeah, we got the script all upstairs. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll leave it at that. And join us on Monday at 12 p.m. for the live Q&A with Chris. See ya. Great. No, Chris is gone.
Bye.